Okay, starting local recording, so welcome. It's been a few weeks. I'm sorry, since we did the last
in ages.
since the last time we did Pirate's Curse. My schedule's been
Is
busy.
Pedro in Smash yet?
Fall, man, fall. We're holding out for a hero first, all right?
Aw.
Still kind of weird that they just went with hero for him.
Yeah.
And
Like,
they
because
might as
you
well
know,
just go with a
Koopa
proper
kids
name.
and stuff like that all have separate names, so.
And I know it's more or less like it's just the fan accepted names that everyone calls all those heroes by, but like it's like the situation with the Persona protagonists.
But
Just
like
give him a
also
fucking name.
in 11, he's always called the Luminary, so you know.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we're heading to
Luminary's the most annoying.
Modbog. Okay, yep, I got the equipment I need for that. Oh boy.
Boy.
For those who haven't played Pirate's Curse, Mudbog is easily the worst island in the game because it is enemy hell, pretty much.
Yay!
Oh, wait. I remember I need to do a certain side quest before I head here. I just remembered about that.
This is enemy hell in many ways because it's not only are there a lot of enemies, there are also some of the worst enemies to fight in the series.
Oh yeah, I just stock up on bubbles, health items, super fight balls, and just pray at that point.
Now that I'm actually thinking about Shantae 5 because of the trigger animation, I wonder how, like, are they going to be, like, going in between, like, this style and Half Genie Hero style?
I think so.
Because we had the teaser way back with the announcement of the game, but it's hard to really tell what everyone's art style is going to be proper.
Yeah.
Speaking of anime and Netflix with the dubs, apparently the infamous Sailor Moon line of Tuxedo Mask showing up saying, "My work here is done," being replied with, "You didn't do anything," and then him just leaving. Apparently that was a 100% dubism.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I do not have the mask
So
yet, so I need to grab that.
Sorry, I
Everyone
was just
just has
happy about the fact that Shantae was having this conversation with the pirate, and her animation just has her constantly dancing. It's just like, I'm trying to have a proper conversation. Shantae, I'm trying to have to hang on.
The beat stops for no one, alright?
I'm busting a move.
She's like a spoink. If she doesn't, she's like a spoink. If she stops moving, she just dies.
Yeah.
Busting a move.
And in some of these boss fights, that's actually pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Speaking of anime, I need to finally watch Attack on Titan.
Yeah, isn't that wrapping up now?
Actually, you know what? That's why I need to get back to Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Because
I think they announced the final season is coming out fall of next year.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which
I mean,
I think
I kind of gave up.
The year before.
I kind of gave up on the series after the first season. It sucks because like I loved the first few episodes of Attack on Titan. It's like one of the strongest starts to a show I've seen in a long time. But it's admittingly after a while, I just kind of stopped caring after a while.
Yeah, I think that's probably one of Attack on Titan Season 1's biggest problem. It takes a little bit to get somewhere.
I think for me it's more that it feels like it takes them it's a little too doom and gloom like all the goddamn time, like kind of thing. It's like no one ever gets any small victories or stuff like that kind of thing in the show. So
I can understand that.
Also, Patrick, you said one of the strongest openings. May I present to you The Promised Neverland?
I said one of, dude. Like, that implies more than one.
Jason, for God's sake.
There's numbers to this thing. It's not a one and done.
Says who?
This is why I don't do countdowns, God.
Number one.
God. Like, that is... Real talk, that is kind of one of the big reasons of just because of the ordering and stuff like that, and, they age. After a while, it's just like, I don't care to do this anymore. I gotta get out of this.
Yeah,
Definitely notice a lot with people who still do it, like Jay-Wiz. Whenever he does his any 10 things or 5 things, he always has some line in there of like, and here are my thoughts in no particular order. And I
Yeah,
feel
like if
it's
I ever
almost
were to
like
do it again, I would do like a list thing, but with no order attached, or just stuff that encourage discussion or that kind of thing.
I just feel like with his like especially like you could almost hear it as ADR if it was that kind of situation because he has to remember to add it in for every single damn thing.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, it's kind of unfortunate because while we have the Siamese cat here, my cat had to get some stitches for stuff, which means he's in a cone of shame, and it's just really unfortunate for him right now.
Aww.
Actually, it's not so much. It's not a cone of shame. It's a cone of inconvenience and just annoyance. Especially because they got us one that was like way too big for him, so we had to personally sew it down to make sure he could actually see in front of his goddamn face.
Might as well be the cone of shame because he doesn't like it. I imagine.
Oh, of course he doesn't like it. He can barely see in front of him.
I like not seeing where I can go.
Listen, Patrick, sometimes you need a challenge.
Said every Fire Emblem player when Fog is involved.
Listen, Patrick, sometimes in life you need a challenge.
Sometimes you just need to throw yourself headlong into nothingness and get ruined by everything.
How is everyone enjoying American Fireworks Day? See, JoJo, for me, it's just a regular Thursday.
Okay. Can I talk about work today?
Please do.
Sure.
Please do.
I got a story.
I also have a story, but you tell yours first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna start
Of course you
rambling
have the
eventually.
So, for those who don't know, I'm currently working at Staples right now.
What
And,
position do you have?
associate, so I do cashier, I do stocking, stuff like that. But I also
Okay, so
sometimes do
general
tech.
salesman.
And we had a guy from a gardening service come in complaining that his PC isn't working anymore. We check inside, like, this guy's still running XP, and, like, this is like a 16-year-old computer at this point. Trying to hunt us down for warranty, you know, after it's well expired at this point. And then, this was all the day before. We set him up with a new laptop. You know, we order it for him. It's set to go, so he's to pick it up tomorrow. Come to the day, he's trying to call the store, and when I pick it up, for, you know, it's for printing center, nobody else can pick it up, so I did. And then he starts complaining about how our automated, you know, voice call is horrendous, and, like, complaining that it's awful for a business, you know, speak to the manager on it, kind of stuff. Like, all I wanted to do was call about a computer so I can pick it up, kind of thing, blah, 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 blah. And then I looked at my manager, kind of gave her, you know, just kind of a look of, like, should I give it to him, kind of thing, and she's just like, do it. So I say, sir, you called print and marketing. If you listen to our automated voice message, you would know to call computer service. Have a nice day. And then hang up. God, that felt good!
Stick it to the man, Pat. Stick it to the man.
That's the moments you hope for in...
I kind of had an opposite one for my idea work. Okay, so here's the thing. Like, my manager told me to go check on the bathrooms. Check on the bathroom. So I walk into the men's bathroom. Everything was fine until I found a landmine. And I got disgusted by that. So I still cleared it up. But after I was done, I walked over to my friend Brian, who's working at the Starbucks. And I asked him, can I just please have, like, you know, like a cup of water. So after that was done, I got called outside to do carts. But before when I started to do carts, I walked by the store manager, Dex, and I told him what happened in the bathroom. And he's laughing, I'm laughing. I didn't notice the customer next to me. I'm saying this out loud with not care in the world, as I'm drinking water. So I go outside, I do my carts, and I see the customer, and I see, like, the customer that was standing on next to me. I move the carts out of the way so that way she can get by. Except she doesn't move. She stares at me. It squints her eyes with such disdain, like I'm the scum of the universe right now. And she just says to me in a really like hushed tone, Don't you ever do that nonsense again." That's a senseless version of what you said. I was like, "What?" I said what to her out loud. She goes, "Exactly." So somehow, some way, I don't know how, I made her really, really, really angry at me, and she never told me what I did. So, like, the rest of my shift was me trying to figure out, okay, what happened between then and now that made her really mad at me, and I just honestly couldn't figure it out. Like, it just bothered me, not in the sense of, oh, I felt bad, well, it's just of, what did I do? I can't say sorry for something I don't know I did.
I like how this whole conversation is how you shouldn't put it on your face, and then you get a death mask from it.
Yep. Bolo having a short time to shine.
Could also describe someone on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm mad at you. Why? I'm not going to tell you. But how am I supposed to apologize or make up, man?
Comment section!
I'm supposed to apologize. You don't tell me why. You don't tell me what I did.
Okay. Super Pipe Ball! Waffle! Let's go!
Away.
Time to run!
Oh god!
You
It's already
idiot.
off to a great start!
Yep.
All the protection in the world cannot protect the genie from pits.
What if you just wanted to go through Mudbog Island, for God's sake?
Bear! What do you think on the way to heaven? And God said, "Bear!" Now!
Yeah.
What
the
if
women's
God said
songs are
explosive
definitely,
flame?
like some of the worst parts of this place.
Whenever you die, make it on the way to heaven. God challenged you to a Pokemon battle. He uses nothing
No,
but
to a
those
duel.
types. Oh no!
What if you wanted to go to heaven, but God said,
He just literally makes noises like you are right now.
So who here is gonna play Pokemon Champions?
I'm not.
I'm not interested.
If I wasn't interested in, you know, Fire Emblem Heroes much after the release, Pokemon Masters, yeah.
I'm not even that interested in Pokemon Sun and Shield. Do you think I'm gonna play a mobile game?
Yeah.
Listen, not gonna lie. When I was like, oh sweet, I can put Cynthia on my team. Wait, I can put Barry on my team? Oh, Gen 4 boys, let's go. B, Barry, Cynthia. Yes, let's do this.
Cynthia can also count as Gen 5, just saying.
No, Gen 4, shut up! Shut your whore.
What if you wanted to go to
Yes.
heaven, but God said,
Yes,
well,
Jojo. If I
Gen 5.
yes, Jojo, if I said Sun and Shield, I'm not gonna take that back.
You- Sun and Shield.
SS.
SS Marie.
SS Tricky.
Yes, Chickadee Rock. I miss that game.
I
I miss that game. I miss that game. You know, Bob,
probably the most
that
fun
game.
snowboarding game, straight up.
Like, that was the most competitive me and my mother ever got with each other because it was just us constantly going back and forth to beat each other's scores. In the end, in the overall competition, she won. But there was one, in my personal victory, there was one track that I got gold on, and I could never replicate it. But guess what? She could never beat it.
Which one was that?
It was the course without the half pipe nonsense.
Oh, you mean the most video gamey track of the entire game?
Yeah, I got a gold on that, and I couldn't replicate how I did it, but neither could my mother.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, you may have the high scores on these, but I have it where it counts.
We've decided that we want to include a video game level in this video game. Enjoy.
Oh, by the way, this is another one of my favorite dialogues in the game.
Mm.
I am Hector, the unscathed, the built for souls. Oh. Wait, I think it's when you talk to him the second time. Okay, yeah, here it is. Wear the death mask. Stop. I sense something new. I did not sense it before. You suffer watching live, and you cause great suffering to others as well. Your burden is heavy indeed. I sound awful. I love that one.
Man, I suck.
God, I'm a dirtbag.
God, I'm an asshole. Is this what I've been
By the
doing?
way, I'm about to blow y'all
the
minds. Hold on. Where is it?
Man, I'm fucked up.
They forgot to put that platform to be able for you to just duck down through it. So,
What? What?
So, feel free to take that L for her piece, you know.
God, you're such a deep character.
Okay. Started playing Shantae today. Noted.
just gonna get that.
Only
And,
one Dragon Ball. Who this?
Oh yeah, they did just release that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I still haven't watched that
So
yet. I
good.
need to like sit
So
down.
It's a
good.
good joke for Frieza's death.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So yeah, probably the most story related part in any part of the game. So yeah, this is technically Roddy Top's non-zombified right here.
Has anyone?
Really?
Yeah.
Has there been any official art of Roddy in her schoolgirl outfit?
I don't think they've ever done that. Like this, because this doesn't get referenced at all in Half Genie Hero, which I kind of find
no,
weird.
She shows up. He just shows up
But
in
actually,
that.
it's like I
fan
transported
outfit
a woman
and
of my
it's like, hi.
family.
But
Also,
yeah,
she looks fucking cute.
Yeah, she looks adorable.
Of course, it's Roddy Top, so she
Yeah.
always does.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the sky is blue.
And
Well,
other
actually,
news, bears
currently-
shit in the woods.
Actually, currently it's a lot of colors. It's 4th of July.
Well, currently for me, the sky is gray because it's raining.
Oh god, it was
yeah,
raining
that's
hard
overcast.
during my shift.
You got
And,
sprinkles.
and it's just one of those kind of stores where, you know, you can just hear it from throughout the entire store.
Mm.
Oh, Mr. Moose.
Yeah, so do you guys mind if I tell my stupid work story today?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, so for those of you who are unaware, I work at GameStop. I am a
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry for myself. That's how much I don't like it anymore. And today when I came, I only come in the store like once or twice a week because, you know, GAs, they don't get very many hours.
Yeah.
And so half the time, I don't even know what deals we have. I could reach into a frickin' hat and pull out like something, and that's our deal for the day. And today we did the buy two, get one free. And, you know, it's not that bad when you actually do the transaction. What sucks is when the company is like, okay, for every single buy two, get one free that you do, you have to send a certain person an email telling them that you did. I got 15 buy two, get one free deals today.
Oh yeah, of
That's
course. with people who
15
figured it out.
emails in less than an hour.
Oh, in an hour? God damn.
In an hour.
Okay, let's see. 60 divided by 15.
Hey, Kevin, can we trade jobs? I want that job.
Can I have your job? I honestly
forget-
rather have.
I forget, where do
Anybody
you
else's
work,
job.
Jason? I honestly forget.
I work at Safeway as a courtesy clerk.
Where as a courtesy clerk?
Safeway it's a grocery store chain.
Okay, I don't think we have that in the Midwest, so.
Okay, so discount Walmart. Cool.
Walmart, Meijer kind of thing.
And then mix a little Aldi's in there.
It's a little grocery store cocktail.
Delicious.
Just tastes like all the way.
By
Same
the way,
way in the store.
a courtesy clerk is just a it's just a custodial worker with customer service duties. That's how I describe it.
Okay.
It's a clerk who tips their top hat, milady. A little bit of courtesy. Milady.
Look, eventually I had to learn to make my own fun at that job.
Isn't that just any job? Like, let's be real. And,
I can't have fun at my job. I have to be very serious. And
man,
it makes
it makes me. I miss the laser tag job I had last semester because this summer they had it where basically they couldn't take me back in, but it was mainly because of like it's just like they want people that'll be there all year round. They don't want just summer work kind of people.
Yeah.
Which sucked. So they couldn't take me in. It sucks because I really did enjoy that job.
Yeah, I kind of found out the hard way that being at GameStop is not the best for me right now, because while it may not seem like it, I'm kind of socially awkward. Like, I don't like talking to people unless I absolutely know who you
Why'd
are.
you work at GameStop?
I needed a quick buck,
Because you
okay?
need money.
I needed money, and I knew my way around games, so I figured, oh, GameStop would be a
hey,
bad idea on that one.
well, hey, you know what? It's still better than working in food. Never again. I will
Yeah.
work in food again.
My mom's trying to make me work at McDonald's. I'm like, Mom,
No,
I'd
just
rather
literally any retail job is better than
I'd
food.
rather stay at GameStop than work.
That's a close second.
I honestly really want to be a server at a restaurant just because I know I'll be good at it with my personality.
This fucking section.
Yeah, this part is literally random. So there's no rhyme or reason. I just keep hitting heads until I get it, basically.
This is speedrunning and ruining.
Hey, you got it.
Nope. Tevy, literally as you said you got it, I got tails. So thank you.
Wait, you got heads. You got heads for the green chick.
Yeah, but I got tails for the red one.
I'm about to.
Well, there goes my my Whopper fruit bonus for the day. Well, guess.
Time to start tomorrow.
Time to start tomorrow. Well, tomorrow I can actually get another character.
All right, got the locker.
Hey, Jason, who all do they have in the shop right now?
Hang on. Let me hang on. I still want to appreciate the fact that now online I can consistently come in top 3. I'm always flooded to the one race and they just go, oh hey, you want to be first place? Nah boy, second. But I'm also good at second. Alright, second, you got it.
Okay, this part is completely adorable.
Oh yeah.
As far as characters, Nitro Squad, Megami, Amy, and Crash Test Dummy Engine.
Okay, so Amy's in the shop.
Yeah, Amy's in the shop, but it's regular Amy.
Good.
I can get it right now if I want to. But I'm saving up.
Like again, I think this game out of all the Shantae games does the best at doing little character moments and stuff like that. That makes it stand out a little bit more for me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Also, did you just call Shantae smart?
Yeah, I mean, probably compared to Roddy Tops, Shantae's like a genius.
Yeah,
Oh, God,
no, like when your norm is not all that impressive, everyone is freaking.
Like I think even
but...
like Hillenberg back on SpongeBob said like that's the entire thing. It's like to everyone else Patrick's an idiot, but to SpongeBob he's a genius.
They said best Nitro Squad girl. I actually like Liz. Actually, to come over, I really like Liz.
I haven't recognized their names yet, but the green and white one.
Game Master Shantae knows that that's what was being implied.
Yeah, like that's a whole dot of like okay, I think
I think I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I think
that's why Shantae after.
I think.
Yeah, that's why at the end
it's called
this,
subtlety, guys.
Yeah, that's why Shantae is much nicer to Roddy after she gets out of this dungeon.
Yeah.
Because she knows what she's going through.
So
and
yeah.
she knows what she thinks.
Also, a lot of people, your first time playthrough, it's implied that this is supposed to be Shantae's dad, but apparently it's a reference to some, 80s game? Apparently. I don't know exactly what the reference is, but it's...
This is way forward. They pulled themselves out
somewhere
of the ditch
deep in their
obscurity to get
catalog.
here. So, I don't know.
And now we got a manly Musk.
And that's the real reason that the final boss will be weakened, is because all that Musk was in there with all the dark power.
So, did anybody here buy Gamer Girl water?
Oh God.
That's still the dumbest.
She actually sold out of that, by the way.
I love that. I love that she sold out. Listen, I was mad at it at first, and I thought about it, just like, listen, she's a true genius.
It's just like, hey, you know what? You got people to pay money for that. Hey, you know what?
I can't hate you for that.
Yeah, it's just like you gotta hustle, all right?
You run an honest business. I can't take that away from you.
I don't know if honest is the apt word, but it was successful.
You run a somewhat honest business.
You know what? You run a successful business.
Exactly. That's the.
You became profitable in one day.
Here's your somewhat disgusting but smart sticker for the day.
Along with all the money you just earned.
Listen, today I learned. Wow, there's some really thirsty people out on the internet.
You only just learned this?
I wouldn't say I learned, but I certainly am just
I was
evidence
more
to
enlightened.
supply that.
Yeah.
Today I discovered.
Dear Twitter. Oh wait, no, the wrong place to put it.
Suffering. Let's go.
Hello,
Yeah, this is also
Internet,
my
I'm
least
aware
favorite
that you
dungeon
are
in the game,
awful.
mainly because of one part in the middle.
I
Oh,
think I
Dragon Ball
remember it.
Super Broly sequel is reportedly in the works.
Ooh.
Shocking.
Yes. You know,
It's still by Shintani.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
being led by Shintani.
I wouldn't see any reason why they would take him off, so...
Like, the only reason it would be, scheduling, but it's like, it's a fucking movie. It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
that has all the scheduling.
But yeah, I'd be down for that. Like, Dragon Ball Super Broly was actually... It's weird. Like, I like Dragon Ball.
Oh
but
wait,
this
have you
was
seen it?
Okay,
This is like the...
here's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Alexandra had the laptop, we were all set to go, ready to watch Broly, and then it was taken off of Funimation's service.
Oh.
Why didn't she buy it?
The
Well,
hell,
no,
Funimation?
she bought it off of the Funimation service.
And they took it off?
Because of who voices Broly. That's
Oh,
why.
yeah, Vic.
So
Thanks,
I've been
Vic.
hearing stuff that they might be doing a redub of it, just replacing Broly, replacing Vic Mignogna.
Uh-huh.
I don't know who would be the new Broly voice, but
I mean, well, as long does he know how to scream?
yeah.
I do
Can you
it?
scream for
Can I do
hours
it?
on end?
I'm gonna do it.
I am
Sean,
In fact,
so-
Sean
most of the
Seville,
lines
get
in-
right here. I got an idea.
Most of, like, fucking, spoiler, most of Broly's lines involve screaming.
But all his good lines involve talking.
Yeah, no.
I am still surprised that they haven't announced a new Dragon Ball Super series yet.
At least officially, yeah.
Dragon Ball Super
Well, I
Broly
think they still
redub,
have.
not
I
starring
think the
Jeff
Heroes
Goldblum.
animation is still going on.
Yeah, but that's a side hustle.
Well, I think they also
Okay.
want. They don't want them animations competing with one another right now.
No,
They have
Patrick, there's no competition with it. That short hero series is distributed. It is distributed online and is made by a small team. And it's only there to promote Super Dragon Ball Heroes. It is in no way competing. There's no way it has any chance of compete with other
I
Dragon
know,
Ball
but
versions.
just Japanese studios think very weird compared to us.
Okay, Pat, here's the big thing. it's not taking up super time slot in any capacity, so that's not that's not a competition. And also, all the people who are animating it aren't exactly the best that of what Toei has. So they're
yeah,
not really keeping that busy.
I forget the character. It's Yoko somebody. Yamamuro. Yeah, they put Yamamuro in charge of that. And if you see modern day Yamamuro, they usually he's all over this.
Also, because I saw ED post it in chat, which reminds me, by the way, Spider-Verse has Netflix. Netflix has Spider-Verse. If you have not seen Spider-Verse, please do so. This has been your daily reminder.
Two things. One, that's my mom finally saw Spider-Verse. She really liked it, and I was happy that she really liked it.
Same happened
because I asked her
to iTunes.
Because I asked her, all right, so what you think? And the two things she said immediately was she really liked the animation, she liked the soundtrack. I was like, yes, yes.
I'm probably not gonna be seeing Come Far From Home though for a while. I think, just because my parents are in Ireland right now, and I know my dad probably wants to see it with me. So. And
I'm going to Yellowstone in a couple days, so I'm gonna not be seeing a lot of anything except nature.
Also, my second thing. Golden Metal Cooler! Yes, baby, let's go!
Yeah, I remember hearing about that.
Golden Metal! He can make 3 supernovas at once!
I really don't see why we need Moscow's What If series, because we get all the fan fiction we need with Dragon Ball Heroes.
Yeah. I saw Golden Metal Cooler.
I also love the description of you got Risky's boots?
Yeah.
Question: what are wearings?
And now it's the ability that everyone actually enjoys for speedrunning.
Yeah, dude, this is the tool I miss the most when I'm not in pirate mode, straight up.
This is what everyone misses whenever they play a Metroidvania, especially the Metroids, which is like, I wish I had my speed boost.
Like that, it was really weird to me that Samus Returns didn't have a speed boost of any kind. Instead, had like a slowdown thing instead.
It had slow time, but yeah. Then again, it was working with levels that weren't designed around it.
True, but that's just that. I think it was because it wasn't designed around it because they didn't have it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the room I don't like because I never remember the pattern to this room.
Oh, yeah. God, this is the most annoying when trying to figure out the pathing for the speed run.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, goof.
What did I just phase one out of existence?
Quite possible. Man. Women's slimes are like the worst because you can't really tell where they're hiding on the ground that well, so they're whenever they pop up, their hitbox is super deceptive. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Going back to the fact that I'm playing Persona 3 Portable right after doing 2 playthroughs of Persona 5. Now, the actual issue I'm having is not a lot of the quality of life stuff because I have party control, which means it's pretty actually embarrassingly easy. The actual problem is I'm used to having face buttons being the menu options.
Yeah.
Guess what triangle is back in Persona 3?
I forget, what was it?
Rush.
Oh.
So every time I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna summon my Persona, everyone starts running in. I just wasted a turn, and someone might have just almost got killed.
It's interesting hearing these problems for someone going from Persona 3 FPS to P3P, as someone who only played P3P in that FPS.
Mm. Well, like the only things to really look at with, like I said earlier, when it came from FES to Portable, was just like, oh wow, you guys did not have enough time to smooth out these additions.
Yeah.
Alright,
Also,
sorry, guys,
you have the natural issue of this line was clearly recorded later.
Oh yeah.
It's not even because of like changing voice actor. It's just, oh, I can hear. There's no longer white noise in the background from when they were in the recording booth.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that a lot of the original voice lines were incredibly compressed back in the days, where everyone had a weird like lisp going on.
Oh yeah.
But that's just kind of a natural problem of the hardware back in the day.
God, I hate this
Also-
room.
Yeah, the room
Yep.
hates you, Patrick.
Also, it was funny going back to the FES edition where you see Yukari in the maid outfit. There's a moment where her art has like a bit of has a face going on. It's kind of like that, just almost smug face, or not even smug, more like condescending.
Yeah.
And I was looking, I was like thinking, I was like, hold on a second, doesn't Yukari have the same voice actress as Kawakami? And I just pulled up one of her images. I'm just like, that might as well be the exact same face. I don't think this is a coincidence anymore.
Well, is there a relation? Is there like a kind of similar thing with the Japanese voice actors?
Oh no, there's no relation whatsoever.
Hmm.
Damn it, let me have my fan fiction.
Let me have my dumb.
We're gonna have
Oh,
dumb
wait,
relations
hold on,
when it
is
comes to
this
VAs, then I'm just keep this stuff going.
Is
I
this a
think the
slicer
funniest
dungeon?
is
What?
Is this a slicer dungeon?
No, we've already gone through the Slicer Dungeon at this point.
Oh fuck, what have I missed?
Well, see, Tevy,
a
this
lot of
can't
game.
be. Tevy, that can't be right because this is a Metropolis zone.
I think one of the more ironic things when it comes to Persona voice actors is that when it comes to the casting of both protagonists in Persona 3, the choice of your Velvet Room attendant for both genders matches up with the people who are actually married in real life.
Nice.
So if you play as a guy and you have Elizabeth as your attendant, hey, these guys are technically married. And the same thing goes for Femc and Theo.
Oh god!
It's like that's what I look at. It's like, okay, this is a little beyond.
They're being
coincidence.
cheeky with this.
Yeah.
You're doing this on purpose.
Did Shantae just eat like a 3-course meal?
Yes.
Yeah, when you gotta go,
When
you
the
gotta go.
When you're a half genie, you have a massive metabolism.
Well, I guess technically right now she is human, but
Just because she doesn't have the powers doesn't mean the fact that her mother wasn't.
doesn't
genie.
mean she has that built-up metabolism.
When does she get her
Okay,
powers back? Is it half Genie Hero,
Right
or
at the
is it
final
this
boss.
Oh,
That's the climax.
Yeah, that's your
Okay.
big reward for going after all the dark magic.
okay.
Where basically you just flat out just start doing 999 damage to the boss.
Oh,
Mhm.
Jesus.
And I think that stacks to your pike balls and stuff.
Yeah.
If not, it's still just like, yeah, no, this is the most disgusting DPS race you got going on. But not really, especially if you're going for the no damage.
Oh
achievement.
god, that was probably the most pain in the ass achievement in the whole game.
It wasn't terrible for me, but it's just annoying when you're like halfway through the fight and then it's just like, oh, I took that one hit.
Yeah, it's on the stupid ball part every time.
Yep. I remember with one of them, you have to walk with it,
Yeah.
By the way, Tevy,
but I
need
don't
to,
remember the other way.
By the way, Tevy, I forgot something. I need to salute you because you did the talents of go through the CTR, go through the whole final lap in reverse.
God.
Yeah, that challenge was bullshit.
What track did you
Shocking.
do in with what character?
I did one of the 2 tracks that aren't linked to any particular area. I did the oh god, hold on.
Yeah, just like I was trying to do that in Coco Park and it wasn't happening.
I did it once. I just
Slide
went up.
Coliseum, I think.
Okay.
What I did was I set it to 7 laps put it on easy mode.
As you do.
I laughed at everyone twice. I parked that shit right before the finish line, and I just started backing.
Okay, yeah, probably adjusting the laps might help for that, yeah.
Just giving yourself
Just make it so you can absolutely lap them.
Also,
Yeah.
Kevin, you follow me on Twitter. That's a mistake.
Yeah, I make a lot of mistakes, so.
You and ED decided to follow me on Twitter. I was like, well, that's a mistake.
I didn't even realize you had a Twitter for a
Yeah,
little bit.
because you know why? I use it every day, but I rarely tweet.
Oh, that's how I am too. I barely tweet. I'm not interesting at all. At least I don't think I am. Am I?
I have
don't know.
like 85 followers, and I'm consistently confused as to why I have that high a number.
They're all bots.
Now, I would assume that for at least
I
about
knew it.
70% of them, but then when there's some people that follow me, and I just looked at it, it's just like, do you though?
Alright.
Life is full of mistakes.
Dargun!
Dargun?
Oh yeah, the Dargun.
Dagon.
I was about to say,
No,
like, I forget the
Dagron.
boss
Massively
of this.
misspelled monstrosity.
Did someone just happen to misspell that? It's just like, no, keep
I,
that.
I think it was probably someone in the office accidentally misspelled it and were like, no, we're keeping this.
God, I'm trying
Aw,
to.
this thing's so
This
cute.
boss was like, this thing was like the bane of like speedrunning.
Oh, the no-hit on this guy's a pain in the ass.
That too. Fuck everything.
Aw, he's cute.
How many hits does he take?
Come on, come down.
Is that the cat that you're taking care of, Stefan? Okay.
Yeah, screw you.
All right, I know when I'm being ignored.
You get no answer. You get no answer. You don't deserve.
See, I know exactly what Stefan's going through because we're also taking care of some cats. But
Motherfucker, I walked away from the microphone. What do you want from me? You expect me to yell across the house to reply?
Yes.
Wouldn't have worked. I muted it because I'm conscious of other people's need to listen to shit.
I just asked if that was the cat that you were taking care of that was meowing.
Yes.
Aw.
My mom's in the back taking care of our cat while he's dealing with the cone, and I'm in the other half of the house.
Oh boys, get your GameCube controllers ready. We go into Frostbite, boys.
Let's go! Frostbite, baby!
I have a very stupid first world problem right now.
What?
RTX is this weekend, but this weekend I have a life. Friday, Saturday, I'm hanging out with friends. Saturday, I'm going to a graduation party. Sunday, I'm going to the movies. It's just like, I have a life this weekend, but RTX is also this weekend. Oh no.
One of the weirdest things for me is actually looking at like the guest list and it's like, oh yeah, Pat Boyven and Wooly Madden, formerly of Super Best Friends Play, are going to be attending RTX because they are now partnered with Rooster Teeth. I'm just like,
Yeah.
this is weird.
I did get to hang out briefly with Matt while he was at TMG.
Speaking of, he and Liam are doing a blind playthrough of Sonic 06.
It's been magical.
Poor bastard.
It's weird because Liam is way too nice. And it's like the big bonus for these two is they were QA testers back in the day. They know the actual behind the scenes shit that this game had to go through. Hell, Matt has an entire video based off of the behind the scenes nonsense that Sonic 06 specifically went through.
Which is
You
a
wanna
lot.
check it out,
Which a
people.
lot of it is stuff I never knew as well. Like,
Yeah.
just kind
Yeah,
of
no,
like
you
you
see
can
this
take a good
video?
look. Yeah, look up Matt Muscles, What Happened, Sonic 06. It's a really well written video. Yeah, no, exactly. It came out long before that, but before that blew up, he made that his video series. But yeah, Matt's actually has a lot of good scripted content. So I recommend checking out all those behind the scenes what happened videos.
And now Skull Town is completely remade into Farron's Town now that he has the deed.
Actually,
Yeah.
speaking of behind the scenes stuff, you wanna know what channel I recently discovered?
What?
Corridor Crew.
Oh yeah, so the VXX artist guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super interesting because that is my field of study and stuff like that. So that is super interesting to me and that kind of thing.
Like that whole thing is like also up my alley because I'm just the kind of person who just like I want to understand how things I like are made. And it's like, hey, look, Corridor Crew. Hey, look, they have a couple of videos of them going through the movie and explaining how certain things are made. All right, how can I not click on these videos faster? Yeah, tell me about Marvel. Yeah, tell me about Star Wars. Yeah, tell me why the effects of the scene are good/bad.
Again, still, I think the best one moment of theirs is when they're talking about Spider-Man movies, and I think I said this last time, but I'll say it again. It's like, I think where they're talking about a Spider-Man death, and the Gwen Stacy one gets brought up, and
oh yeah, hey Sophie.
And
I'm tired.
Aren't we all? But I think it says so one person says, oh yeah, Gwen Stacy, I mean, like, she kinda hits the floor, and then the other two are just like, kinda. It's just like, watch Amazing Spider-Man 2, she hits that floor hard, man.
Well, it's quite groundbreaking.
Can you remind me what they're called?
Oh, yeah.
Channel
What's the name of the channel?
Yeah, what's the YouTube channel?
Corridor Crew.
And then of course they've done stuff for like looking at recent movie trailers. So they've looked at like why does Sonic not look good and stuff like that for the movie.
Yeah, hey, that was the first screen video I watched.
Yeah, I think that was their first one. So for the VFX one.
I'm sure at that point of time that was a very well timed endeavor.
Because again, I have way more issues with the Sonic movie than just the design.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, hey, I figured this already, but tell me why the.
Yeah, just like the professional reason why it's bad, you know.
Yeah.
Vision, just like in terms of effects and stuff like that. Especially like his eyes are greener than the rest of the scenes he's in and stuff like that. If you work
when you
with a
pointed
camera,
that out, I was like, oh my goodness, they're right.
like for a camera, it's not supposed to do that kind of thing. So it instantly looks wrong.
I always forgot how cool the death animation for the Scorpion women was.
Oh yeah.
How like the upper body goes away first,
Just
and then the rest of the body
disintegrates.
goes down.
The detain.
There's so much good animation in this game.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
And especially like Shantae's kind of idle spray where she bounces back and forth. I forget what technically triggers that one, but like there's like, I think somebody counted there's like 6 layers of animation that happen. Oh wait, I think you gotta be at full health for that.
Yeah.
So hi, Sophie.
Also, I remember this room vividly. It sucks.
Well, I was supposed to spend
Especially
my
when
4th
you're
of July to the beach with my family, but then I went there and it was so crowded and it's so hot that we decided to just nope the fuck out of there.
Aw.
Also, seeing Far From Home tomorrow, so that's neat.
Ooh.
Hey, awesome.
But yeah, like this standing animation, I think there's like 6 layers of movement technically happening on this one sprite. It's nuts.
Yeah. It's like.
Also, I
This is our main
hear the
character
barking of
in
doggo
the
in the background.
Yep, that's my doggo.
Oh, whip it!
What kind of doggo you have, Pat?
I have a Bouchon. I have a Havishon. For mine, part Bouchon, part Havanese.
Aww.
Gesundheit.
You know, I keep asking these. You know, I keep asking this question. Hey, what kind of dog do people have? And they tell me the answer. I just go, Can I have a picture? Cause you just.
Yeah.
He's a little white fluff ball, basically.
Ah!
Aw.
Ah! I want to squish him.
Please don't. He's kind of an older dog, please.
Well, you see Edie as I push my glasses onto my nose like an asshole.
Oh, wait, Stefan, before you do, Edie, very carefully.
Well, I think the idea is the
Just
fact
imagine
that, like,
that Tom
is,
and Jerry clip with the dog and the cat is just squishing.
yeah. But like with Spider-Man, I guess the idea is like because of how fine the hairs or whatever the hell they are is coming out of his hands, it can make it get through the fabric or whatever. Cause you never that you know that awkward moment when someone puts like a skin tight thing on and they have body hair that comes out and it looks all awkward.
Yeah.
I'm guessing kind of like that, except it's Spider-Man, so it's really minuscule, so you don't actually pay attention to it.
But
Also, at the end of the day, who cares? It looks cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, there's actually no excuse for the Iron Spider because
Who cares? It looks cool.
the technology.
I love that Iron Spider suit. It looks so cool.
Yeah.
It's so great that they was a part of the default sets with the PS4 game.
I know for the
Yeah.
PS4 game, they just added both of the suits from Far From Home into there.
I
now.
know, and they look so good.
Now
I'll
what?
probably wear them when
I
do
am
New
still
Game Plus.
amazed though they haven't put in a Miles Morales one for anything with like Spider-Verse or stuff like that.
I'm
I
really surprised that they're
assume-
saving that for Miles.
Yeah, I assume they're saving it for the sequel that is happening where we're going to play as Miles.
Probably, but I mean, come on, like it's DLC, you know?
But if the character's in the fucking game.
on the bright side, there's at least one continuity where Peter Parker can actually train Miles normally. For now.
Yeah.
For now.
I mean, so far it's not going to be happening in the MCU because Peter Parker is
Yeah,
basically
he a
Miles.
young man. He young in that, so
I'm
I
not
don't
even
think
talking
he's
about
taking
age.
on a
Like
Miles
his
Morales.
his entire character is just Miles with a Peter Parker skin
Yeah.
put over it, which is actually kind of the worst part about the MCU Spider-Man right now. It's just, oh, this is just Miles. It's well written because it's Miles, but it's should just be Miles.
Well, it's
Like-
not. Well, it's not entirely Miles. They went back to the Peter Parker that works for a lot of people, which is putting him back in high school.
Yeah, which
Yeah,
admittedly
that's
they
it.
haven't done in a long ass time. So
Yeah. Well,
it's
I think
always been
that-
college, you know, Spider-Man.
He's either
I think
just
the major point of
graduating or he's way
contention is
older.
Ned, which is pretty much Miles's best friend, because apparently they really wanted to include Miles's best friend in Spider-Verse, but they were worried that people were gonna accuse them of copying Ned, which yikes.
Yes, how
Oh
dare you
no,
copy
people
from
can't
the
have
source
best
material.
friends. Oh no.
Honestly, I mean, does Peter Parker have friends in high school? Aside from, Harry?
Mary Jane,
Yeah, just like
Mary
every
Jane.
girl
And
he's
Mary-
dated.
Mary Jane, Gwen Stacy, Harry Osborn. I think that's it.
The Avengers.
The Avengers, yeah.
I mean, you could have Harry there, before he's evil.
They're friends from work.
They're friends from
We know each other. We're friends for work.
I really do like all of Roddy's family.
Yeah. They don't show up much in Half Genie Hero. I wish they showed up more because I think they're hilarious.
Does anyone other except for Roddy show up?
I think maybe the older brother does. I think in the Baron Castle.
Quest, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, right, of course you meet with
The
both of them.
pizza guy, I guess.
Eddie.
I just got the joke.
I love that Joe is defined by his mustache.
Yeah.
It's pizza time.
Oh, also, by the way, Urban apparently met Xander Mobus.
Ah.
Lucky
Ah,
bastard!
Did you convince him to say anything incredibly stupid or expected? because both.
No,
would be
he just said he meant Xander Mobus, and this is what, and this is
Okay,
if you're
cool.
wondering, this is his current state in Austin, in the con right now.
Well, is he at Anime Expo? Or...
That's California.
Yeah. He's got Anime Expo.
But I thought that was California for...
It is.
It is.
But he said he was from Texas. What?
I think Sophie.
I think
missed
Sophie
it.
messed up.
yeah, Sophie, that's in California, not Texas.
Shit, I think I mixed it up with
Yeah,
something
because
else.
of RTX is happening soon.
RTX.
Yeah. Okay. Another...
Also, yeah, that 6.6 earthquake that happened just in time for
Yikes.
Anime Expo.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Wanna help
Is that Urban on the ground?
Apparently.
Yes!
Wait, let me
yes,
see.
I love this! Oh, that's awesome! See,
Oh,
it's especially funny for me because I'm the one that plays fake Go, so I get it more.
Okay, let me tell you. I saw this. He shared that image earlier. I saw it and I was like, okay, cool. I thought that was all figures, and I thought, oh, that was really well set up figurines. I didn't realize that was all people in suits and him on the ground.
All right. Another one of my favorite lines in the game. First off, whisper softly to Barracuda's Joe, waken, sweet baby sunshine.
Okay, sweet baby sunshine.
Sunshine, lollipops, and
Alright, and
rainbows
then-
rain.
I won't let you sit around wasting your life for old men. I give you Barracuda Joe, and give the spirit back to him. Barracuda Joe's alive. This is absolutely incredible. How'd you accomplish this? Shantae, you're the most amazing friend ever. I'll never question your judgment again. Joe's had time to think, and a lot of fish in the sea, and all that. Well, back to work. Wah! Come back here and marry me, you scumbag! I love that. Alright, now I need to go get fish and vinegar now, so. Oh no, Twitch and vinegar. No, it's Twitch and vinegar. That's what it is.
The voice of Gilbert Godfrey. What an asshole!
What an asshole!
What a jerk.
It's like that phone guy.
What an
I
asshole!
would have gone Adam Sandler. What an asshole!
What an FBI if we were all dead.
I love that movie so.
I forget
50
which
First
Adam
Dates is probably
Sandler
still
movie is that from.
50 First Dates.
Okay, all right.
Still one
Don't
of
worry,
his best ones, honestly.
Don't worry, Sky. There's always Bobo and Bobo.
Yeah, Bobo.
It's not. Unfortunately, Shantae and Roddy are not an option because they're already taken
Yeah.
by each other.
Aww.
Aww.
Damn
Also,
it!
their outfits are adorable.
I gained the inventor.
Oh. God dang it.
Man with guns.
Watch Jason, everybody.
It's all the inside that counts. A kind heart and blood and your guts. That's what makes the whole body go round. God, I love Branson so much. I really want him to come. I really want him to come back for Shantae 5. He's one of the funniest characters
Yeah.
in the game.
He just threw a He-Man reference for no reason.
Way Forward is really good at bringing people back for their stories, so. I mean, hell, they brought those two back for a boss fight in
Yeah.
Half Hero.
Which, by the way, it's a pain in the ass on hardcore mode for that one.
Oh yeah, it wasn't great.
Because if anyone who hasn't played hardcore mode, that level is all basically you're hopping from platform to platform on magic carpets throughout there. In regular mode, if you fall off, you just take damage and you're booted right back up. in hardcore mode, you fall off. You have to do the entire race all over again. It's not fun.
I think I ran it enough
Yeah, I
times to do
remember
the
that.
speed run time that the carpet section itself wasn't too bad for me. But man, everything afterwards sucked because so many of those enemies don't die fast enough.
Uh-huh.
Which means you're just getting hit over and over, and when you're on hardcore, you're getting hit.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
just going on Twitter and suddenly Little Mermaid's trending.
Oh yeah, because they announced the actors.
Bailey's gonna be playing.
No,
Ariel.
some idiot started the hashtag not my Ariel.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Oh god, here we go.
I hate people.
Y'all complain
hate
that you
people.
don't want Disney remakes, but then you complain about who's being casted. Alright.
Alright.
When I saw who would play Ariel, I honestly had no clue who that person was.
I
don't keep up with modern music, so I just went. So I looked at her, and just went.
Eh?
Who?
Okay.
I'm sorry, but who?
Ariel was originally supposed to be blonde in the original film, but they like, no, redhead is way much better.
I mean, redheads are better, but
For the character design, it works a lot better.
I have no complaints.
It's like, I got
Yeah,
the Breath of the
let's-
Wild art book, and Sidon was
Also,
supposed
by
to
the way,
be,
I
like,
just noticed for the art that she's actually freezing and stuff like that, she doesn't have her jacket. Shantae, what the fuck?
She needed to prove a point.
I'm freezing, that's why I'm gonna take my jacket off.
I'm ready.
Okay. Remember, the thing is, you
Also wasn't
basically
very
have to
freezing,
ski,
so.
you have to dash into basically everything around here.
Well, I mean, at least she's not one of those weird people that wear shorts in the middle of winter.
Tevi,
I saw so many.
Tevi, just know around Ferris, you're gonna see that kind of person a lot.
Oh no, it's fine. We get that around Lima all the time.
It's just, it always happens at Ferris. Every time I walk to a class, like, guys, come on.
I think the dumbest
Used
of
to
me,
seeing
like,
people wearing
driving-
jackets on the hot summer day.
I mean, that one is at least that's a little bit more common.
At least if you're dumb enough to have a heavy jacket, well, not so much heavy jacket, but you have layers on during the summer, at least you can take it off.
Yeah.
If you're going with fucking shorts in the middle of winter, you have no options.
Or the person just can't feel the cold.
That's also still concerning.
Yeah. Then that's something in your body saying that, you know, your sense of danger is not right.
Or they don't care.
Yeah, and then it might, and then they get sick and they wonder why.
Yeah.
Listen, they get sick. Oh, hey, I'm sick. Oh, sweet, I have to go to work.
Alright.
That means you
The
don't
most
get money.
Alright.
stupid teenagers we're looking at, but then again, there are the adults that do the same. Also, what was WayForward's like Baron fetish? That
Yeah,
started with Risky's Revenge.
I don't get it.
Like every major figure that wasn't Risky is a Baron.
Yeah,
Well, I guess I should say like antagonist rather.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I think it's just because they didn't want the cast of characters to feel so barren, you know?
Well, we had that half genie hero, except
Oh
she's
no! Tifa, no!
I give
How
you-
could you?
I certainly give you at least credit to how on the ball you were with that, Heavy.
Sephiroth just killed Tifa in one slash!
What?
oh no.
What somebody put in the chat?
I thought he was talking about like someone doing one of those new modded FF7 playthroughs.
Choose between Tifa or Aerith.
Oh, like you choose between Aerith or her teeth.
No!
Oh, oh.
Yeah.
Tifa, no.
Well, it's like in the fucking Smash Ultimate trailer when Mega Man summons Zero and Zero's sword just goes right through his fucking head. And it's just like, okay.
Jet, this
Make
is
him
how
dead.
the X series starts.
Mega Man thought he could make a new friend.
Zero kill.
See, all robots can be her teams. Oh God, no!
And that's the reason why they had to put him in for even longer, because he had to repair him after that. They
So
get
he
all
can
the
repair
blood off,
himself.
but he left him in too long.
Then he learned how he can repair himself, apparently, in Mega Man X6.
I hit myself so I can repair myself.
That's still the dumbest thing in the entire franchise.
What makes you laugh?
How the heck did you
I
get the robots parts to even repair yourself? Insurance.
I mean, that's already a big question with X and Zero to begin with. We're one-of-a-kind robots, but we have spare parts. What?
Yeah.
I mean, I never really kind of questioned that. It's just one of the things I just learned to like, all right, sure. That being said, I still don't get. I hit myself so I can repair myself.
That
It
was
makes me curious as
And
well.
then later on, and you go through that section, you play through the game at Zero, and there's another dialogue that appeared that implied that the light help fixed him. No, not even that. Just implied that Zero just woke up and he was fixed.
It's that kind of
No,
stuff that
but
makes me
that,
wonder
but
what the
then
original
Zero's
Japanese
like
was.
line when he talks to Light is just like, I never die.
I never
He-
died.
Bullshit,
needs to
you
sound-
have.
He needs to sound. He needs to try and sound cool in front of his boyfriend.
Dr. Light? Because he said that's a Light, not X.
I tried to play
said-
X5 without cheats, and that was a mistake. X5 is not.
No, X5
X5
is.
or
I think you're
X6?
referring to X6.
Yeah,
X5 is fine.
Yeah,
The time
X5
limit's
is fine.
annoying,
It's
but
X
as
chip.
group life, it's fine.
It's X6 where you just go, why you play this without the cheat code?
Does that make Axel the little child?
No,
He is
that.
absolutely the youngest.
Yeah.
In X7, yes. In X8, yes, but to a lesser degree because I
Yeah.
can stand him in X8.
So every time I hear the name Axel, I just imagine flames bursting out of every single
Yeah.
character.
Time for the worst heart squid in the game!
Oh god.
Yeah.
God,
This
I need
life.
to fucking remember. How did this go again?
Are you ready to brute force it?
Yeah.
Also, those are cute animations, but also that's kind of fucked up.
Go! Gotta go fast.
No.
Okay.
Shut
Let's see.
it. Yeah.
Down.
Boop, boop.
Okay, down.
Down, down,
left.
left, right, A, B, start.
Wow! That is like the fastest I've ever gotten that one.
Good job.
Hell. Also, I forgot to
Okay.
ask, but did you play the National 4th of July anthem?
Yep.
Waited.
I'm making it a tradition every 4th of July.
I mean, you're not the only one.
Well, Twitter always does it. I just make it a thing for my Twitch streams every year.
Okay.
Because I
Huh.
saw Shane on Twitter, which is
We
like,
do
I'm
got
posting
that
it.
really easily. You must
Yeah,
make
I
up
also
for
saw
it.
you.
I know
This
Jason.
is
I
my
know
4th of
Jason.
July tradition.
I knew Jason Griffin and the rest of them were just like, please, like every time on their Facebook page, just like, please stop sending this to us. We want to forget about it. Make it stop.
But no, just remember
it
Lisa
was the
Ortiz.
one thing they made us record. We want to forget about it. Please stop.
Just hearing about Lisa Ortiz is like, why the fuck do you know what Ratatouille is?
And then these days, it's at least something you can laugh off until the internet gets obnoxious about it. It's not like a
Precisely.
situation where it's like the show, like whatever it was like
Sophie,
a month
Sophie,
ago.
what
and
other
it's just
videos
like,
are you? Sophie, what other fantastic videos are you hiding from me?
What?
What other fantastic material are you just hiding from me?
Like what?
Listen, Sophie posted her 4th of July tradition. I watched it. I just like, Sophie, what other fantastic content
Oh, I
content
found-
you hiding from me?
How did you?
Just
find-
yesterday.
No, I don't even need to watch this one.
Oh my god, I saw this one. This one's weird.
Also, that I'm reminded by that Diet Bunny video. I don't even have to watch it, but I'm reminded that apparently in a pocket camp for Animal Crossing, there is not alcohol that you can serve characters. Laughing at the video.
Burps! I don't need them!
Also, this is cathartic.
Yeah. Again, the boots are like one of my favorite items in the game.
Yep.
Got any more, Sophie?
Got any of the
Quality
more
content.
spicy memes?
got any more quality content?
My
But
God.
anyway, apparently in Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, you can get not alcohol to serve to your friends.
So you can get the town drunk.
You asked, then there's video footage of Isabelle with like a couple of fans, and she's kind of just spinning,
Oh yeah, I saw that.
and
Oh.
her eyes are just glazed over.
Oh.
She's enjoying herself.
Poor girl.
I mean, it's only gonna be bad for her the next day.
Okay, hang on. I have it. Don't worry. I got it for
Yeah,
you.
I'm sure you're the one. I'm sure you're the one who retweeted it on Twitter, and that's how I saw it. Because it was either you or my friend who goes by the tag name. Yeah,
Look
More
at- just
quality
look at her
content
go.
for Sophie.
yeah, that's it.
You know what? You know what? She works hard.
Yeah, she works very hard. Also, yeah, it's called vacation juice. Totally not alcohol.
Right, Bobo's here.
Alright, got the targeting module. And I do remember you do have to backtrack here because of one, I think here, Dark Magic or Heart Squid back here.
So just say between Shantae and Bobo, is that a fanship thing or is that something that the series encourages?
No. Because Bolo's
No.
an idiot. There's
Honestly,
like no kind of romance between them at all.
Bobo is just the one. It's just the token male character.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bolo's just the token male in the group.
You'd probably sooner see a canon relationship between On and Ryuji than with Shantae and Bolo.
Oh, that's rude.
Say it.
Actually,
Okay.
the person I posted from the Zooey Bunny, she actually did a Snapchat Let's Play of Persona 5, and when she got to the Yusuke and Ren scene on the boat, she just plays Kiss the Girl all over it.
Like of those snapshot, playthroughs or watching of anime kind of things. I never forget the one that I was following of the person watching FMA for the very first time.
Oh, that's always a
Oh.
Got to
that's always a
got to that episode, it's just like, oh, look at this girl and the dog, oh, they're so cute. And like everybody just started
no.
retweeting it, just like, here it comes, here it fucking comes.
If that's when the Twitch chat just explodes with a bunch of
Mocha.
dog champs.
No, I just remember that one comic which apparently comes in with the 4-year-old girl, like, yeah, the girl and dog are practically inseparable. The next panel, she just bursts into looking like, you're so mean!
I still think the funniest is especially me for the longest time, just seeing the iconic fusion dance fan shirt. It's just like, I don't get it. And then I finally was like, I get it.
You see, I saw that shirt at Too Many Games, I think last year, not this year, but the year before. I was just like, I was so tempted, but it's
By the
like,
way, Patrick, how was Too Many Games?
it was pretty good. Once we got through all the bullshit of the first day, then it was fine.
What happened on the first
Alexandra.
day?
Oh, you were not told of the TMG from Hell? That was Thursday?
No.
Oh, story time, boys. All right. So,
Shit, here we go.
So I get in on my flight, it's fine. the thing is, if you got a flight early, then you basically had no problem getting in. However, if you left a little later, like Linky got his car flooded, for one thing, and he was with his family for the vacation, and they decided that, you know, they basically were gonna hijack his weekend and use it as an excuse to go over all Philly when he wanted to go to too many games. And then, because of the massive lightning storm that was coming in, Dance was coming in late, and then Alexandra, oh my god, poor Alexandra. Basically, she didn't get to the con until Friday night at the Screenwave after party, and was stuck in the airport that entire time. And then it wasn't just me, because also a bunch of the Brain Scratch people and part of Johnny's community also all had help getting in from there as well. So, you know, once people finally started coming in on Friday, it was fine. But, like, oh, that first night was hell. That first night was hell. But the after party was great, though, for the Screenwave one, because every year one of the staples is the karaoke, because it's after everyone has had alcohol at that point. Because when you go to a Screenwave after party, you get 2 free drinks while there, and there's always one person that does Take On Me. You know, the Take On Me. That's
Take on me.
And this year, we got a conga line to go with that one dance. You know, the one where your arms are in and you're like kicking out to the left and right. I was the second person in that conga line. I saw people take video of it, but I haven't been able to find the footage. I really want to, because it was hilarious.
Let me put in too many games on Tumblr and see.
I'm not sure if it would come. I'm not sure if, like, I wasn't able to find anything on Twitter or stuff like that. Alright, anyway, the final den Evo has opened up. So head back to Frostbat.
Like whenever I hear "Take On Me," all I can think of is that one video of MJ's like, "I'm home alone," and the Spider-Man conga line.
See, whenever I hear it, I keep thinking of the Dark Souls video with it.
Yes. The Velcro at the end is what makes it.
Yep. It's like, for me, when I hear the Mario Odyssey trailer theme, all I can think of is the one where it's that, but like people bought it over GTA footage. Kind of big with the Mario and GTA. I think it's Mario Odyssey in real life, or something like that.
Just him possessing people and just doing his...
No, it's just a Mario running around Grand Theft Auto and stuff like that.
Okay.
I need to pull this thing up because it's far too good.
Man, I know what you're talking about. It was glorious.
I think of either one of 2 ways this goes. This is either a Mario mod or I'm thinking freaking Robot Chicken episode.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna pull it up from the internet browser, real quick.
Okay. Also, I guess the bad weather that you guys were experiencing earlier made its way here as well, because it's being bad. I mean, people are probably gonna have to deal with their fireworks in the rain. Which I'm happy for, because that means my 2 cats aren't gonna be bothered by it.
Before we start today's episode, I wanted to share with you a last-minute special show that me and my friends are putting on next week. In case you didn't know,
why am I getting
me
completion?
And all the WiiDude guys are going to be at Indie PopCon next
completion
weekend on July 7th.
Not right now. Okay, there we go.
You've been watching a lot of
Cross Team Racing.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
This video's fucking gold.
I've seen that screenshot of Mario, but I don't think I've seen the video proper.
Okay, okay.
Play.
Come on, play. Yes! Okay, here we are.
Alright, here we go. Mario Odyssey, what do you have, a proper physics engine?
The boy.
I think it's the fountain's my favorite part.
Oh god.
Yes, that's the part. You can't hear it, but the guy when he's on the fountain, the guy's just like, "This guy's out of his fucking mind."
That Italian pizza really gets my stomach.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
No, taxi, come back.
Oh.
That is beautiful.
Still one of my favorite videos in recent years.
Perfect.
So good.
Oh god.
6.5 out of 10.
The new Mario Odyssey DLC looks great.
Surprised that they went with the ambitious,
With the real life
proper
dude dog.
proportions Mario. No, proper proportion Mario. That was
Oh, yeah,
the biggest.
You know,
You
they
know,
finally
they-
realized that Mario is kind of different than every other human in that city. I was like, you know what?
They were on to something in Mario Maker 1 with the lanky Mario.
Just needed a few more years.
From
Oh,
Brooklyn.
there goes that dog again.
I'll whip it.
Oh no, with the dog. I kind of need him alive by the time my parents come back.
Was that in Frisky's Revenge?
Risky's Revenge. And
Okay.
Oh, it was Risky's Revenge. Aww.
Yeah.
Man, I was looking forward to that.
Tevi,
Too bad!
I'll let you whip the dog while we're at Paris, okay? Because I have Risky's Revenge.
Hey.
So I read on TV tropes apparently the dog got lost in the underworld. So no, he's not dead. Heh,
Yeah,
take that.
yeah, sure. Okay.
Whatever,
Aren't
he
most
did.
people who are dead go to the underworld?
Lost.
Lost in the underworld, that usually means you're dead.
Yeah, that kind of means dead.
No, it
That's
just means
the
lost.
the
Go find
Shadow
a way.
Realm version of saying you're dead.
Okay, I have $6.01 left on Steam. What should I buy?
Is Summer Steam Sale happening?
Yeah, it,
I
yeah,
got.
yeah, it is. They're doing a really horrible promotion for it right now.
What is it?
Okay, so what they're doing, blah. So what they're doing is, they're splitting it into 5 teams, and depending on the amount of stuff you buy, will generate points for will generate points for that team. And if your team is running that race, then what they initially said was that they'll give you 1 game from your wish list for free. So what a bunch of people started doing is deleting a whole bunch of games for their wish list to get to get the 1 game that they really wanted.
The really
for free.
expensive game, you know.
Yeah, and you know, it can't be that bad. Like some developers were saying that, you know, some people like that the game got deleted, like I don't know, over 1,000 times for people's wish lists.
Oh god.
Like some developers were getting screwed out of it because they didn't really make it. They didn't really go into detail about how the process is actually done. So when a bunch of developers were complaining, that they had to go back in and say, "No, guys, you get the you get the game at the top of your wish list for free." But they didn't tell you that at the beginning. So a bunch of the developers initially lost out on sale, or lost out on a sale because of this promotion.
God. All right, final pirate gear. Cannon jump.
One of the best.
Cannons.
Love this
Everybody
item
loves
so
a
much.
cannon.
Jump is the best.
Is the version of Sonic CD on Steam? Is that the Christian?
That's the Christian Whitehead one, yes.
Oh,
Yes.
bitch! I'm hopping on that right now.
My man.
My man.
Yeah, that summer sale nonsense reminds me of like that recent debacle that Epic Store had going on.
Which sword?
With Shibu.
On the work. Well, no. When the one I was thinking of is when they were having a sale and they didn't inform some companies, and then they also decided that they didn't know how to properly. Okay, I'm saying this wrong. For some of the games that they were having available for some places in like the Eastern blocks of near Russia and stuff like that, they forgot to what was it? They forgot to properly convert the money.
Uh-oh.
Because it was supposed to be only like, oh, it's like a $10 discount or whatever for this current sale. But it was a literal $10 rather than what the $10 equivalent would have been for those monetary values. So the games might as well have been worthless. So they were just basically just giving away games for nothing without properly telling the companies, hey, we're doing a sale with your game.
A-Justice, no, the Christian Whitehead versions of Sonic 1 and 2 are not on Steam, and it makes me sad to this very day.
Jojo, do you not know about the Shibu 3 debacle?
Oh no,
boy.
you poor thing.
That's just another thing to add to the pile that is, man.
Man,
The
I
games, what
kind
are
of
you
want to
doing?
do a marathon.
No. See, the thing, you can't blame that Tyler Epic Game because the developers also made that decision.
Yeah.
No, but Epic Games does not have any other things to really stand on.
And also, to be fair to Epic Games, they also said that they're going to be the ones to give out the refund since the developers aren't doing it.
Oh.
This is a little better, but still.
Ah, damn it, my Vegeta statue. Hold on, I gotta
Okay,
put this.
so Jojo,
I gotta put the stand back in his place.
Okay, so Jojo, the short version of it is Shibu 3 was originally supposed to come out for PC on Steam, but at E3 during like the PC show, Shibu 3 got showed off some more. As an Epic Game Store exclusive, and a lot of people got really mad about that, especially if they paid the Kickstarter. If they paid the Kickstarter to get the game on Steam. Hey, guess what? You're not going to be able to get the game through Steam anymore. It's going to be exclusive to. It's going to be exclusive to the Epic Game Store on PC.
It's a shame.
Stupid.
It's a shame.
And what makes it worse is the fact that the developer also said that they're not going to issue refunds for the game. So Epic Game Store stepped in themselves and said that they're going to be the ones to do it.
Man, it's like, I kind of want to do a marathon at some point of like stuff of like Might No. 9, Ukulele, and then Bloodstain, of just like of all the big developer Kickstarters and stuff like that.
Would be interesting.
You're gonna play the Switch version of Bloodstain?
No! Man, I'm just glad with my
What
review
happened?
code I dodged a bullet on that one.
Oh dear.
happened?
Yeah, dude,
Was
like,
it because
What happened to
was
the?
it because the Switch came in later in development? What
I don't
happened?
know, man, but like, the Switch port of Bloodstain is all kinds of fucked up.
I guess I'm not playing Bloodstain.
No, see, Jojo, that's the thing. There's no mention of Shibu 3 ever coming to Steam. It's an exclusive to the Epic Game Store, the Epic Game Store only for PC.
Not to mention, it got a huge Kickstarter campaign way back at E3, which was one of the biggest ones.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
it is the
you don't
biggest.
need the extra
It is
money.
the biggest gaming Kickstarter of all time. It
Oh,
sadly
no.
beat out
Speaking
Bloodstained.
Speaking from a personal standpoint, I understand why people were upset, but I also at the same time didn't understand why people were so upset. Because I'm one of the people who has no problem with the Epic Game Store.
The problem isn't.
I think.
Okay,
it's
first
like,
of all, the Epic Game Store has a lot of problems.
It's a lot of security
lot of-
issues, especially.
Yeah.
I think it.
But
I think
further,
it's just.
one of the biggest things is that they made a promise of like, this is what
Yeah.
we're going to offer it on.
Yeah, especially
And
you
then they
put your
said,
money
okay,
into
no.
that before the project. Like, you were given that promise that was gonna be like that, you know?
Like, it would effectively be the promise of like, okay, we're gonna do this, and you can get it for PlayStation. And so everyone's just like agreed, okay, fine, PlayStation. And then when it's right about to come out, okay, no, you have to get an Xbox. And it's just
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Especially when it's been listed for most of its time, including during the entire actual campaign.
pretty much
Hell,
the
it's
same
actually to the point that its legal action is actually completely valid.
Yeah.
Since they effectively.
Yeah, but it would
I
be
forget
more
the
of a
actual
legal. It's
terminology.
more of a legal action against the developer, and not Epic.
Oh yeah, no, but Epic's just kind of getting stuck with it. But
Yeah.
yeah. Again, they don't have many legs to stand on, so it's just kind of helping throw the sacks onto the camel's back
Which
after it's already been broken.
It's Night Gaming did a rough estimate, right? Of like, and 20% of the people who backship with 3 got a refund. That would the refund would be like $1.26 million.
Like, why even go with that deal at that point?
Now, that being said, Epic Games made a stupid amount of money off of Fortnite last year, so that's like $1.26 million. I believe it's like 5% of the overall revenue.
Yeah, but like.
So for them, like dropping a couple of pennies out of the bag, but still, they're still doing it. So I was like, you know what, you know what, good on you for stepping in
Again,
with
like
the developers.
my problem with the Epic Game Store, especially as somebody going into industry, is just like, holy shit, there is so many security like issues with the program right now. Like,
Oh, yeah,
oh my
absolutely.
god.
But all that stuff is stuff that they can fix over time.
But
so.
but it's been going
they
on for like
shouldn't.
over a year, and they haven't done anything about it. It's
And
the
also,
problem.
if you're gonna jump into competition with something as major as Steam, you need to be up on your game.
Exactly.
Otherwise, who's gonna care?
Yeah, again, I'm just one of the people who just don't get salty about Epic Games. It also basically has to do with the fact that I barely game on PC.
See, I used to not game much on PC, but that's definitely changed in recent years now, especially after getting a tower. And privacy, especially, is a major issue on that. And
But I have a lot.
as coming from somebody that is going into this field as well.
So I do have a laptop where I can definitely run all the games that I want to play. It's just the fact that I just prefer sitting down in front of my couch or lying down in my bed to play a game than sitting in front of a computer screen to play a game.
I do
Now,
as
granted,
well.
when I do find a game on PC that I really enjoy playing, then that mindset gets out the window just because I don't care. I just want to play this game.
It's for me, if the best version's on PC and like I have the specs to run it, I'll probably get that version, kind of thing. Like if it's especially for a game I love and stuff like that, like say Bayonetta, kind of thing. Like I only play the PC version now.
Sonic Generations.
Yeah, Sonic Generations especially. Oh my god, Steam version, like just straight up the best one.
See, yeah, here's the thing. I played the PC. Here's the reason. Here's the only reason why I played the PC for Generations. Because a couple of years ago, my grandmother's friend was over, and she brought her kid. and the kid found out that, hey, you play games? So I was like, all right, I'll set up some consoles, right? So I set up my 360 so he could play it. He picked Side Generation, which I have 100% on. He opens it up, looks a new game. I didn't even realize what he did until it was too late. And when I look at what he did and realizes that he started off from the beginning with a new game, completely wiping out my save file, I scream, no! No! Why would you do that?
I still don't get why Generations has one save file. I never understood that.
I was so upset.
I think it's the only
100%
Sonic
in
game.
that game, and you just wiped it out.
I think it's also. I think it's also the only Sonic game that has one save file. Now that I think about it.
No, Forces does it too.
Forces and I guess Rush as well.
Does Alicia have more than one save file?
Oh yeah.
Yes, I think so.
Man
I know
died that day.
I know at least on Wiish that like allows for 99.
I don't remember Alicia having one. I think Alicia only has one save file on PS3 360.
Yeah, it does. It only has one.
That's really weird, huh?
Huh. On the topic of Sonic, I'm not sure if anybody catches up with IDW, but a moment of silence for those we lost this issue.
Was it the cream one?
Yeah, the cream one came out yesterday. A moment of silence for the child. We only lost Charmy. We only lost Charmy B. And I was like, on the one hand, I'm upset. On the other hand, Charmy, you deserved it.
Wait, hold on. They killed Charmy?
No, they didn't kill. Charmy.
I can't believe Charmy is fucking dead.
No, Charmy's not dead. He's zombified.
Damn it!
What?
Okay, so now,
What?
It's okay. So if this runs through a IDW Sonic, they're actually playing out a Sonic version of a zombie apocalypse, where Eggman, he makes this virus that turns people into just into robots. So Sonic named them Zombots, and the virus spreads through contact. So Eggman essentially made a zombie virus and unleashed it onto the world, and he slowly realizes that he can't control it.
Neat.
So Charmy V is currently a zombie.
Yay!
I mean, he can be unzombified, so you know.
Hit the thing. They don't have the cure yet.
Jason, it's comics. They're going to find a way.
Oh no! Oh yeah! No, I know they're gonna find a way, but at the current moment of time.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's going to come back at some point. That's twice in one stream.
Here's the thing about Charmy. He actually kind of deserved it because in one of the moments where Charmy was thinking like a kid, I just like
so all the time.
Charmy, no.
So Charmy was being charming.
At least with Cheese, it was actually pretty horrifying because you actually see Cheese with a smile on his face with the last Chow Cream just crying like a poor girl.
Cheese sacrificed herself to Cream.
Well, I mean, Cheese is the most powerful Sonic character. Let's be real.
Let's be real here. Cheese is an overpowered little bitch. I think he'll be fine.
Yeah. Also, Sonic is currently Sonic is also currently effective with it, but because he is a speed king, he can just run it off and slow it down to 0.1%. I say 1% because it will start back up.
Pretty much, if he
can slow down the zombie virus, but he can't stop it.
Pretty much, if he doesn't stop running, he will be zombified.
Oh, so Secret Ring Syndrome, got it.
Well, Secret Rings is also that one movie with the bus.
Oh yeah, Speed.
Yeah, Speed.
Or it's also a mission in F-Zero GX as well.
The Zombots play pretty dramatically. Like someone got infected on the runaway, and Vector pretty much pretty much bashed a bunch of cars around it while she's pleading for her life.
This is like a legit zombie apocalypse by Sonic story. My Sonic world. You know what? You know what? So far, it's playing out. It's playing it straight. He's playing it straightforward, and I'm really enjoying it.
Okay.
Spectre's like, I'm sorry.
So yeah, we're gonna be wrapping up the game tonight, because we're so close to the end at this point. So we going overtime, boys.
Overtime!
Alex is here. Hi.
Hey, Alex. So now we just have to find one more Dark Magic and one more Heart Squid in Scuttletown. Just trying to think of the areas where I haven't checked.
You know what, Sophie? I'm sad. Can you play me Despacito?
Play Live Life.
Rip cheese and chocolate.
Oh, wait, did they get chocolate too?
Yeah.
God, Chocolate hasn't been seen in years, and then just fucking dies.
Oh.
Well, I always butchered this character's name. Jamro, the robot for Sonic Adventure 3 also comes back. Is also here.
Oh, the one from Sonic Battle.
No,
No,
that's Emerald.
that's Emerald.
No, Advance 3.
Well, they're the same robot.
No, they're not. One has an E, one has a G.
Yeah, Patrick.
First grade, Patrick.
But, yeah. Also, let's be fair. How long has it been since we actually seen Cream's mom?
I think since
Only
Advance.
because we actually seen
Actually,
Cream.
I think since I think Sonic X might have been her last appearance.
You think so?
I think so.
So Tevi, I just saw what you posted and I'm happy.
You know,
I know Tyler's gonna be happy, that's for sure.
I'm trying to think of the last time we saw Cream.
I don't have this
that's
OC
Probably in
Generation.
Olympic Games. Probably an Olympic Games thing, because she's usually a ref in that.
Well, I mean, if we're counting canon appearances, I think it was Generation.
Yeah.
Yeah, Generations.
Man, they really hate their Sonic characters, don't they?
I mean, that's why I really, really like the comic, because Ian just pulls from everywhere.
Well, Big was pretty much exiled until the memes helped him back.
The meme where he got resurrected by memes.
I
so-
like you used the term exiled.
Like in the Archie Sonic series, near the end of his run, Ian Flynn pulled Wendy and her thugs from for Tail Sky Patrol.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that's a deep cut, Ian. I love you.
All
Well,
I'm
for a
saying is that it really says something that Ian Flynn is not allowed to use Infinite in the comics.
Why?
Because Sonic Forces is done.
more because they don't want to. Sonic Team doesn't want to be told that Ian can like instantly make the character better.
I mean, this is also coming from the same company where Ian had to fight to do the Sonic Unleashed story, the Archie series.
So never forget we turned Muskie the dog into an actual anthropomorphic animal.
Yep, we did. We sure did. Hey, you know what?
Asked to know what missed, but frankly, I don't think that matters.
Hey, but you know what, Sophie? It works better because in the context of that world, why does Sonic have a dog? How come the dog's the only one who's not walking and talking? Same question you asked. Hey, Pluto, what's your deal?
Hello, Kitty logic.
Pluto, what's your deal? You got Goofy and Max over here. What about you?
There it is.
I
They
have
aren't
some-
actually those animals. They are just animal-shaped people.
All I'm saying is that even if you haven't read
That works a
Archie
lot
comics,
better
I
for Disney than it does for Sonic.
Yeah, Jojo, you're right. It still is weird that Cream is not in Team Sonic Racing as well. That's really weird.
Yeah, that weirded me out. I was like, hang on.
Why do you
glad
hate
that-
Team Chaotix?
Well, it's more they more hate Charmy and SBO because Vector's still been around and Mighty's actually back now.
it's kind of funny considering that Rivals 2 SBO was the only playable one, but now it's
Yeah.
only Vector.
Okay.
Didn't
While
they
we're
say that
down
they're not
here,
allowed
there's something else I need to show off.
Just
Didn't
for
they
that
say
That
that
dog
they're-
is going on long.
And again, I highly recommend people check out the IDW Sonic Bucks because they're great.
I'm just
I-
trying to
I've read
remember
the
the
fir-
exact location. I know it was by one of these. I know it was by a top area kind of thing.
I read the first couple of the IDW. I got up right to the fight with Super, which I'm actually kind of happy they brought back Neo.
Oh, Neo Metal Sonic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Always the
love that-
coolest Metal Sonic design.
It is the best Metal Sonic, and I'm very confused as to why they didn't use him. Then again, it could have just been more wasted potential. So
Alright.
In one of his lines, Ian makes a reference to what I'm made of.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I love that.
I love that so much.
I tweeted that to picture of him. He just like, eh? Just like, oh, you cheeky little.
So, yeah, this is one of the two hidden rooms in the game. This is pretty much just a giant enemy gauntlet, for here. You don't really get anything for it. You don't really get anything for it besides the achievement, but alright.
This
So,
room setup actually reminds me of, is it a Flashman or Quickman's room?
I think it's Quickman.
That's Flashman.
Oh, no, yeah. No,
So Jason,
No,
Sophie,
Quickman
I
does not
got
have this
a
kind of
couple
layout.
questions for you guys.
Go on.
Because you guys are like the IDW people right now. How canon are these new?
It's its own separate.
it's
It's,
its own
separate from the games.
Yeah, it's its own separate
Aw.
canon. So they're about as canon as the Archie books were.
Damn it!
I
They are
mean,
not
from...
like Atlas in which everything
It's
is
more
canon.
accurate to the game continuity, but it's just more like, okay, here's what happens after Forces.
I mean, I know, there is that... Sega was asking that, like, who would you like to, write for mainline Sonic, and a lot of people were voting for Ian Flynn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he
Ian
knows Sonic
Flynn's
inside
the
and out.
best writer that we've had for the.
Oh, absolutely.
Like he knows what to do with these characters.
Yeah.
My only issue with Ian Flynn taking over is not the fact that it's Ian Flynn, it's the fact that he has to work with the Sega script.
Yeah.
Oh joy, the fireworks are starting.
Oh boy. But just wondering, where's, like, the best place you can get the ID comics, like, online or something like that?
Comicology.
Black
Com-
Market.
Comicology.
Comicology, do those give you, like, digital versions of the comics?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Because if it's
how I-
like that, I can
it's,
read them.
it's how I read them.
How much do they cost?
$3.99.
Okay, that's not
Really?
too bad.
That's not terrible. I might actually pick them up.
Yeah, that's why I have a subscription set up to where when a new issue comes out, it just takes the money out of my account and and I can just straight up download it.
Nice.
And they usually come out once a month. And if the books are delayed, they would tell you, they would tell you, hey, the book is delayed. Which, oddly enough, it's the one thing I missed from Archie. Because Ian was working on 3 books, he was working on Sonic, the mainline book, Sonic Universe, and Mega Man. I got 3 books from Ian a month. No.
Okay, real quick, chat. Just as a reminder, I have 2 Dark Magic and 2 Hearts I need to get in this area. Just to help me keep track, because they don't tell you, unless you're on the map screen, how many that you have. So, just trying to wrap this up as quick as possible.
Would have signed for Sonic Mega Drive. It never got finished.
That did make me sad.
Rest in peace to the Archie Sonic story. That never got finished, did it?
It's really sad because the Sonic Unleashed arc was pretty much their like world building arc.
Yeah.
So it was like they were so like the minute that they finally addressed the world, canceled.
Cause here's the thing, after Eggman kind of reset the world, which is why we got Classic Sonic going through Sonic 1 and 2 for 4 issues. I know a big complaint after that was the fact that there was no consequence for Eggman resetting the world. So after the crossover with
1.
So after the crossover with Mega Man, he actually put in the issue this time, and the issue is, yeah, because of that crossover, Sonic Unleashed happens.
Oh.
And he actually had a really hard time doing that, because when he pitched the idea, Sega was like, why Unleash? Unleash is done, it's over.
Yeah, well, I think it's more because there's kind of a restructuring that they did in Sonic Team a while back, where it's like any game that I think got under a 70, it's a 70 or under, basically Sega doesn't acknowledge its existence anymore, and Unleashed is one of those.
Which I think that's not fair to. In some games it makes sense, but it's, you know, there are still fans of those particular games.
You don't know
Or
how
there was
badly
good
I
potential
want
that
Ian
they
to do
couldn't
his
take
take on Sonic.
Actually,
I don't.
Actually, I read up about the Sonic Universe. There was actually one Sonic Universe issue that was supposed to reflect on Antoine and supposed to connect to Sonic and the Black Knight.
Oh, that would have been so good.
Hang on,
Really
I'm gonna go look it up because I think they still have some of the old pages that
Again,
they weren't
like,
fully colored. But...
I love the theory that goes around, like, connecting with Unleashed kind of thing of, you know, in Unleashed you can ask Amy out right before you go to Eggman Land on a date kind of thing, and, like, there's a connection to Black Knight, but I also like the theory that it's the swordbook character Sonic just BSing an excuse why he forgot the date. You see, I was in the Arabian Nights and a wizard.
The genie. It was a genie.
and then a wizard.
Genie last time. Oh, the wizard. It was a wizard this time.
The wizard did it.
Alright, that's one of each now.
So where are we
Hang on, I'm searching for the link.
When are we gonna get the comic adaptation of Smash Brothers? I'm waiting for that one.
God.
It's just Sonic by himself, because they can't use any of the other characters.
Everyone is not here.
First of all, which comic company would you even trust with Nintendo comic book license?
Well, I mean, Dark Horse does the Zelda ones. And stuff like
Yeah, Dark Force does Zelda, and I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they try IDW.
And I think
wait, does
Splatoon...
Dark Horse have the right to publish the manga, or do they actually make, like, original Nintendo comics?
Well, I know they just, they did Ocarina of Time, and I know they're working on Twilight Princess right now.
Yeah, they did Majora's Mask as well.
Because I know, because those are manga versions of the games, right? That they're just translating.
Yeah, and they're not canon. For people who keep trying to say they are, they're not canon. Dickheads.
RT2, I do remember that RT2, well, they wanted to do a Mario comic.
Oh, that would have been nice.
What, you mean give Mario a personality that's not shaped by cardboard?
I mean, we had that Super Mario World comic back in the day that was pretty amazing.
Meanwhile, I'm just here sitting, waiting for Kid Icarus, comic or anything.
Sophie, why'd you show me this?
I just want because people would probably want to know the old, and there's actually concept art that exists, so I'm like, people might like it.
Quit whispering. It's not that dramatic. Alright, and you're done here, Pat.
Yep.
Oh, these are all the concept art?
Yeah, for some of the Sonic Universe issues that didn't finish.
Let me see.
Oh wow!
See.
These actually look really good.
Yeah, they do.
Wow, these look nice.
I know some of the fans are trying to restore the comics, but that's not. I didn't really see much progress though.
It's a good thing I have every single issue Archie saw it backed up on my hard drive.
Alright, then, oh god, I'm missing stuff in Frostbite,
Same with Mega Man, I miss the Mega Man comics.
Same.
Oh god,
Yeah,
what am I missing in here?
So did those just abruptly end too?
Yes.
Yes!
They were right in the middle of adapting Mega Man.
Sucks.
At the very least, they
Oh,
got to do Mega Man 1, 2, and 3, and the at the computer game.
It was just right after Proto Man's big character development. That made me sad.
Yeah.
Aw.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna need some major help from chat because this is. I always missed one in Frostbite, and I'm missing a heart squid and a. I'm missing a heart squid and a whatchamacallit, and a dark
Darkness.
yeah.
I know one area where one of them is.
Okay.
If you want this heart squid in Frostbite, you have to beat Nairo in a best of 5.
Oh,
Son of a
fuck.
bitch! Oh, speaking of Pat, does Frostbite usually happen?
Frostbite is usually late February.
Oh.
Well, okay, here's the thing. We also have Frostbite and Big House. Because Big House is in October.
Ooh.
Yeah, Michigan gets 2 majors now, and I love it.
Oh, I can't wait! I'm gonna go to a major.
Yeah, boy!
I'm geeking out right now.
You know what? I like how this evolved to. Oh yeah, I get to go to college, do what I want. Oh yeah, I get to go to college so I can play Smash Brothers.
Well, I mean,
You tell-
when your roommate is the, president of Smash Club, that kind of happens.
You're
I'm
telling
expecting
me
a discount.
I can actually buy zebra cakes for myself and not be told off?
That freedom where you can buy whatever you want. Unfortunately, that freedom where you realize how precious money is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Quick question about Ferris. What time are you going to be going back to?
I'm probably
when?
gonna be heading back around the 24th, most likely. The 24th of August.
Okay.
Because
All
here's
right,
the thing, they aren't usually open on Fridays, and I made the mistake last year of trying to get my key on Friday. That did not work, so I'm making
Okay.
sure that ain't happening this year. I'm going on
Okay.
Thursday, so I can get my key.
Oh wait, so if I try to call tomorrow to get them, send me.
You might be able to get to them, I'm not sure.
Oh. I don't want to wait. I want them to send me the link. I want to get in.
Let me in! Let me in!
Let me in.
I'm
I'm
trapped.
down, Andres.
I'm trapped here in Florida. Help!
It's hot down here. It's too hot in here.
It's beautiful,
Fucking, Silent
but
Hill
this
Sound Memories.
Oh
I
yeah,
noticed that you're
what's
currently in
Diana
California.
Skelly doing now?
I'm sorry,
I
but
like
not even we
her.
can help you.
you know how it's suffering that the Kingdom Hearts Orchestra is 4 hours away from my town, and I'm like, I can't go.
Okay, I know the dark magic can't be in the, I know dark magic cannot be in a Den of Evil.
You need to go up that chain, Pat. I know that's the one where I know where one is.
You gotta
Whether or
go,
not it's a darkness or a heart, I don't remember.
gotta
But
go up the chain?
yeah, you gotta go to that whole maze area.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I think I got. I'm trying to think. Which one have I not gotten?
You know this screen where there's those 3 bats that fly down at you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
those corners.
always
Here we
forget
go.
one.
To
Every
be fair,
time.
that one's really hard. That one's really hard to get without the cannon shot.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you have to get perfect spacing with the downward thrust, and it's really hard to do.
Yeah,
Because you have to deal with.
I'm just
enemy
trying to
AI.
get these done quick because we also have the final dungeon to go through. And oh boy,
Oh no.
that final
Oh, yeah.
dungeon is hell.
That has some rough sections.
Sophie, I'm upset now.
That seems to happen a lot, Jason.
Look on the bright side, the Archie Comics online crew finished the Mecha Sally arc.
Always
Doesn't
look
make a
on the
sound.
bright side of life.
You wanna hey you wanna run that by me again?
Oh, you don't know about the Archie Sonic comic online crew?
No.
Well, Jason, do I have a? Hang on, let me get the website.
So yeah, Pat, I think it's this screen. You have to go more. No, it's not this one. Never mind.
Oh yeah, Archie Sonic Online's a fan project to continue the Archie Sonic comics. They already completed 2 issues of the Sonic comics and are starting Endangered Species. Have fun, Jason.
Well, here's hoping they can keep it up.
Giggity.
Isn't it
Jason,
Sonic we're talking
after
about,
the
so
stream,
some
alright?
fandom will eventually get some unfortunate stuff
After the stream.
Oh wait, okay, I think I remember where the 2 places are, Pat.
Okay.
But yeah, you're gonna need to get to that area where those 2 bats are.
Alright. Okay, just making sure I got this one, right? Yeah. Okay, here, I'm in the bat room.
Okay,
In
you
the
gotta
bathroom.
go up.
Up. Oh, yeah, I remember this one.
Because if you had tried to do this on your first visit, you would have had to pogo your way all the way up there, and that's really hard to do.
Ugh.
Especially because it's not that easy to do with your default, even with the cannon jump. Significantly easier, but
Alright. There's the cackle bat.
Almost there.
the squid was in that area after the room with Bolo, right?
No, I got that one.
Did you get
The
that
room
one?
was boloed.
Yeah. Bolo
Sophie,
ruins everything.
which Disney movie is that from? Is that
Princess and the Frog.
I watched that movie not too long ago. That's actually a really good movie. I really like
Super underrated.
I don't think I've seen it all the way through.
it. It gets sad at the end.
Yes,
but then
it
gets-
does.
Then it
That's a
gets
lot
real
of
happy.
movies. That's a lot of Disney's good movies, actually.
So it's got one of my favorite like parent exchanges in any Disney movie. It's when she first buys the place that's gonna be the restaurant. Brings her mom into there, and it's like all decrepit and shit and stuff like that. She's like, "Look at it, mom. Doesn't it want to make you cry?" Yeah.
Me
Okay.
at my student debt.
Okay, yeah. Chat, if you guys can help me out find where this last heart squid is, because I do not remember. I really hope it's not in the Den of Evil.
Respect the squids.
Because that is the last squid we need, and then we're done.
You don't sound like you're having.
It's one item. That's all it is.
One little squid.
You guys have guides, you can look it up. I'm gonna check the Den of Evil just in case. 'Cause I have a.
Oh, Akira's coming back?
There's a live action movie in the works.
No, like apparently Akira's coming back in anime form with Sunrise producing it, and it's not a sequel.
That's interesting.
They
Got
want
big
to
shoes
make
to
Still
fill.
waiting. I'm still waiting for Soul Eater Brotherhood.
yeah.
But
Also,
then
there'll
again,
be a
the
4K
manga didn't
remaster
end
of
that
Akira.
well either.
No. Sophie needs to be Soul Eater Residence. Is what the name has to be.
They want to make more. They want to make use of more of the content for the manga, but they're still apparently still figuring out exactly what they want to make. And there's going to be a 4K remaster of Akira. Will be released in Japan next year and eventually in the US. Both were announced at Anime Expo. That's neat.
Yay! I don't know what it is, but that's cool.
Have you ever seen the picture of the motorcycle guy like walking towards the motorbike? That's Akira.
Red. Yeah, and the
Well,
monster abomination.
That's from Akira.
Yeah.
That's not actually the character Akira.
Yeah, but like that's the same.
I didn't know Joker had his own anime.
There's one specific scene from Akira that gets that gets referenced and reused a lot. I try to find it. Try to find it for him because you probably seen it.
Looking at what I'm looking at the list of heart squids, you're gonna have to go back into the Den of Evil.
Yeah,
I had a feeling.
Kevin, here you go. That's
Oh, okay, yeah, all right.
Okay. Back in the den. So
In the Den of Evil.
where, oh where has my heart squid gone? Oh where, oh
Where,
can
oh, where
it
could
be?
it
to the trash bin. Have you looked?
With its cutesy
Unfortunately, this
eyes and
person
its
didn't include
squiggly
I gotta
words.
say, I
Where
can't
could
wait until Toy Story 4 comes out, on Blu-ray, because the I'm trash meme is gonna be amazing.
I'm trash.
I love.
We already have an HD version of it.
There was a meme edit that's Andre from Game Explained did that he made a a template for, and it's Sporky as whatchamacallit, has not Under Knight, as Hollow Knight, as Hollow Knight, like, Kotaku, what am I? See, you're a role-playing action adventure exploration character action game thing. It's like
Metroidvania.
yeah, I'm a Metroidvania.
Woody just has like this dumbfounded look on his face.
So I posted a Toy Story 4 meme up earlier, but I'm not sure if anyone's seen it.
No, I saw it.
I've seen it.
I saw it. I laughed. See ya, Buzz.
So, Pat, we're looking at. There's the heart squid in the vertical part of the dungeon where you needed to use the scimitar to get to.
Yeah. Now I just need to get to that. I need to get to that area from below.
It's the one from underneath.
Yeah.
No, only Forky would make you buy a $10 toy of a fork.
That is capitalism at its finest. Is them making you pay like over $10 for a goddamn fork.
And for something that you can make your own.
Yeah, it's like forget what Bonnie actually taught. Yeah, nah. You gotta buy this fork for $10.
I remember I handmade a lot of the dumb props that they made in Edda and Ed, including the plank when I was a kid. Because it's the easiest thing. Hey, we have an extra 2x4. Okay, you got a crayon?
Gonna make a multi-million-dollar empire out of this thing.
You're a genius, Berkowitz.
That reminds me.
It's Phineas and Ferb. It's the brick. It literally does nothing.
Still think one of my favorite is someone on Twitter, like, kind of ranting at how shit everyone in the cul-de-sac was in Edda and Eddie, because the Eds would create these incredible stuff.
And then they would just shit on it. Like, to be fair, like, they should have been charging more than a quarter for that shit, because, like, damn, some of that stuff is really impressive.
It's like, Double D, why aren't you getting paid everything?
Yeah, it's like, I feel like Double D went far in life,
Listen, the only one who won't make it far in life is Ed.
Escalator.
I can see Ed being the Junpei, and that once he gets out of high school, he's just kind of like, yeah, I'm kind of fine with life.
Okay, yeah,
He didn't really go anywhere.
That's
but
the
he's
one.
happy with it.
Did it! We did it! We did it! Yay, Lloyd Primos, we did it.
Alright, time to melt them down one last time!
Okay, why
I'm
is
about
it?
to end these babies' lives.
Why is it that Swiper why is it that CGI Swiper looks better than CGI Sonic?
I don't get it.
Hey, Teddy, yeah, why does he look better than the CGI Sonic? I wonder why!
I will
because
say the
Sonic's
new
not a
Dora
real
trailer that they
animal?
played in theaters that actually had a joke that made me laugh. And when she came to the camera, it's like, do you know how we chew? And her parents just like staring, it's like, she'll grow out of it.
Listen, Tammy, the Dora the Explorer movie is a more faithful adaptation.
Is it?
Yes.
Right, every item bought from the shop, so we are officially 100%. Let's go.
Yay!
Well, okay, there's one more thing. It doesn't actually count towards percent at all, but I want to show it.
I just want to. I want to show it off. Why?
Well, it's actually a really cool Easter egg, honestly.
Yeah, I know what he's doing right away.
Yep, we're heading to Saliva Island's dungeon, for it.
Lovely, everyone's favorite island.
This one's okay.
The name isn't great.
Yeah. Alright.
Unless you're
Would
into
you
that.
want to live in the world of Shantae?
It's cartoon logic, so it's already not that bad.
Yeah.
Well, I
I'm
mean, I'll
listening
probably
to
end
it.
up doing better than I am right now. So.
And
And even Risky's not that bad.
what is that
Whoa.
noise?
Someone dropped something.
I think the fireworks. I think the
Oh,
fireworks.
hey,
land.
look! Hey, look! It's a Game Boy.
So yeah,
those
this
are
is
the
the
fireworks. I was like, who's tipping over their bookshelf?
yeah. It's like somebody really doesn't like their cassette player.
Yeah.
All videotapes must be destroyed.
It
Cassette
felt really
player,
fun,
geez.
especially when I was
How ancient
marathon
are
in the
you?
series.
So yeah. So yeah, this is a full recreation of the first dungeon from Shantae 1.
All the
for some
appropriate enemies in the right places.
Though for some reason, there's no effects on the background, like no moving water or stuff like that. A little
Mm-hmm.
weird. And you don't really get anything by doing this. You get
Just
all the...
trapped
keys
in
which help
time.
you sequence break the hell out of the game for your speedrun.
Yeah.
Listen, Patrick. Patrick, you get one thing. You get to drown in nostalgia.
Shantae's like,
Well, it's not really
Unfortunately, most
nostalgia.
people didn't really get to experience.
Yeah,
the
it's like it doesn't really
nostalgia
count
because
as
they missed out on
nostalgia.
the game.
It doesn't really count as nostalgia when nobody played Shantae 1 because it sold like shit.
It's not much of nostalgia when my first time playing the game was when Quarter Guy did his my favorite video game characters ever list. which
Yeah.
was only a couple
Listen,
years ago.
listen. There's not one. Listen, there's a handful of people out there who did,
Who
and they
had
get
very, very fat wallets back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Or who used emulators, you know.
whichever comes first.
I see. So you bought it for the
technically
fan
didn't use an
service.
emulator because I bought it off of Nintendo. And you can
Wow,
tell
your
because
dog is
I
still
safe
going,
scum the
Patrick. I'm
shit out
impressed.
of that.
Fireworks. They keep going, man.
It started raining here, so not many fireworks have started going off here.
Yeah, nothing's exploded yet, so I think I'm good.
Patrick, gonna be
Nothing's
honest.
on
Here's the thing,
fire
I live
yet.
next to a beach with a festival, so of course fireworks are gonna explode near me.
Patrick, gonna be honest. The sheer image your dog barking at explosions is making me laugh. hey, you cut that out! You stop that!
Hey! Cut that
Popping
shit out!
popcorn.
Okay, fish, snail, Akrak. Oh wait,
It's like
the pattern doesn't matter in this one. That's right.
I was like, okay, so my friend's dog, Joe, his dog Ted, and he told me this. I think he even showed me one time that every time a black male or disabled person comes over his house, his dog will bark at them, and he honestly doesn't get why. He just thinks it's funny. I was like, so you want to tell me something about your dog, Joe? He's like, listen, I asked this question, so you know what? I don't want to know the answer.
I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
Explosions are happening all around me.
All around me are familiar explosions.
Everyone's dead.
Oh God, what in my life?
Screw you, enemy.
It's just a fiery world.
Yeah, you always
Fiery
really
It's like that one
Oh, hey.
Starbomb song.
No, Starbomb.
It's yeah, Starbomb. That's what I said. That's what I said.
Starbong.
That's what I said. I swear.
It's just pirate flair. Like I know you're only that so far away, but
Yeah.
It's like that one Starbomb Zelda rap. It's the second one. He's like, okay, so has my excellent rapping helped you? Oh God, everyone's
It's
dead.
dead! Everything's on fire!
Don't
Everything's on
worry, I'm not
fire!
scared.
what the hell is McKeel Bay?
McKill Bay.
You know what? Gonna be honest here. I don't think Michael Bay gets enough credit for his for his camera work.
I think it died down for
The
now.
lack of.
It would be nice if I could tell what was going on.
Like honestly, because I recently went back and looked at the first Transformers movie because I was bored, and I was
The
like,
first one's the
yeah,
best.
yeah, I was
Because
like,
you know it's done, but it's some much fun.
like, I'm not gonna. I was looking at it. I was like, listen. There's some actual like. I was like, there's some actual really really cool stuff going on, and especially how like they actually pull off a ton of these effects. I honestly don't think it gets enough credit.
By the way, that is your reminder from Risky right there of, hey, get all the dark magic, otherwise you're not gonna get the best ending.
Like Michael Bay knows how to make a movie. Now whether you like the writing, whether you like the writing, yeah,
The
okay, you
writing
got
is
me
only
there.
one
Yes,
issue.
I love the
Yeah,
Ninja
that-
Turtles
that-
elevator scene.
Yeah, there's pacing, there's, shot cinematography, and there's some good shots in the first one, but like a lot of it's still pretty bad. And the fact it got worse over time says a lot.
Oh,
Also, is that flag just a 3D model?
Yeah, I think that's a 3D model.
Yeah.
oh ho ho, a pirate's life for me.
Also, imagine seeing this in real life. That would be fun.
Yeah. By the way, from this that we learned that, she's been wearing the skull face of, the Pirate Master throughout this all this time. So like his mouth is her
bra and
basic crotch
panties.
area and her boobs are the eyes. It's really weird.
Oh
Yeah.
God, I can't unsee it.
Risky, dearie.
Risky indeed.
Risky, a little risky, more like risque.
Risque.
Likes to play her life risque.
Yeah, you wear my face like some kind of trophy.
I remember when I saw the art change and I actually pieced it together. I was like, "Oh wow, that's."
Oh
fucked.
no, please, no! This is a PG. This is a PG game. Stop.
This is not a PG game. Who the fuck are you kidding? They're just clever with it.
Which also, speaking of which, one of the things I did pick up at TMG was the collector's edition of Pirate's Curse, since Limited Run actually did have it. So, 5th copy now!
Alright. 6th copy, here we come.
Moist the mainsail! Neil the port plumber! Hey, Captain!
To only 10 copies.
But, yeah, I'm waiting
Really?
to find some kind of case that I can put the box in so I can keep it preserved, because I really like how it looks.
I'm gonna put it in a
Shantae,
shoebox.
make sure you got.
Well, because
you
it's
collect
also
all
like
your crap,
it's the
upgrade your
Japanese,
ship.
it's the Japanese art, that they use for the limited run, which I always felt was the way better art, and it's the Switch version as well, for anyone that was curious.
Don't
I
ask
said
me.
this earlier, but it's a real shame that Shantae doesn't have a pirate's alternate costume.
Yeah.
I was trying to put this up on display and never touch it.
Well, I already own 4
And-
other versions of the game, so I probably will just have enough for only display.
Yeah, but that's not 10.
Oh
And this
shit!
is where I would
Everyone's
display my
dead.
collector's edition of Pirate's Curse. If I had one! Oh wait, I do!
Well, Tyler was really thankful that I actually managed to get that, because that was like one of the fastest selling limited runs by far.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to buy the Fire Emblem Fate Special Edition, but it's sold out.
My friend Nat has it.
And like
You mean the
for
you mean
like how fast, like
games on the one card?
like Tevi for comparison, we're talking like more than the Skullgirls one.
Oh my God.
And like, trust me, I was there for the Skullgirls one. I know
I was
the
there
thing.
in the beginning.
Well, I mean, with Skullgirls, I've been playing since the OG version, so yeah.
In the
Oh, yeah.
before
In the
time.
beginning,
my
God
day.
created the heavens and the Skullgirl.
and Mike C came down from the heavens and said, "Let there be Skullgirls."
Let
I knew
there
about
be anime
Skullgirls from
titty.
2 groups of people: you and Bully and Matt via Fighterpedia.
I remember when them fighting hurts with the MLP fan game.
Oh boy. Fun fact, I actually knew people that were working on the Fighting is Magic game.
Listen, that game actually had a lot of potential.
I was actually I actually was a beta tester for a while on some of the characters like Rainbow Dash and stuff like that.
So
Really?
the thing is, the only reason it got screwed over is because people keep recommending it at Evo, even though the fans were like, "Hey, stop! We don't
Like,
want to get,
Please
don't
don't,
get cease
yeah.
and desist."
Which now they have them's fighting herds on Steam. It's pretty damn good.
Thanks to our
Oh,
Lord and
fireworks.
Savior,
By
Lord
the way, block this room.
Which one is this one?
This is the pillar one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the story of a girl.
And now we got the background.
Oh God!
Dance again.
Oh,
Pat, what
Head
happened?
attack!
Patrick, what happened? You went down.
I thought that because there's one where you need to go either up or down in order to hit another barrel that's being hidden off screen. So I was thinking it was that one, but no, it wasn't.
Okay, okay. I'm trying to make sure that that I stop having to transform movies outside my house now.
Oh
I
my.
think because the fireworks started, the Siamese cat were taken care of. She hopped off my bed and very casually walked her way to the back room so she could go under the bed.
Oh.
She didn't run. She was just very, kind of like, yep, I'm going over here.
Yep, this is
Okay.
this is my life.
I'm leaving, but let the record show it was my choice.
Yeah, that was the one I was thinking of right there.
Yeah, you just went the wrong way.
Yeah. Whoa!
And this is definitely what the portion of just like, I better not screw up this speed run. Oh crap, I'm screwing up the speed
Well,
run.
the speed run, you completely ignore this entire dungeon.
Oh yeah, no, you. Oh yeah, no. But still,
Oh, this is another hell room. Oh boy.
this one's not great.
Oh, you love difficulty spikes.
Haha, spikes!
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Where were the pillar men?
Oh, so funny thing is that with me and ED, we were watching Nico's The Greatest Attorney playthrough,
Yeah?
and he accidentally had one of the tiles sticky fingers, and he hasn't watched JoJo, so that comment section.
Yeah.
Sticky finger.
Rip.
Part 5's almost done.
Yeah, it ends tomorrow.
Yeah, we're getting episode 37 tomorrow, and then the end of July we're getting it in 2 parts.
Yeah, is it like actually like anime parts or is it more OVA style?
No, it's going to be an hour special, so we're getting, I don't know,
Yeah.
we're getting 38 and 39 at the same time.
Which is gonna be, I assume, the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Oh God, the fall of My Hero Academia is coming up soon, and it's gonna be one of the more harsher arcs.
There's gonna be some shit that happens in there, yeah.
Yep.
Oh my
I'm
god!
really just curious how the final fight scene's gonna go because realistically, it should be you can't see that.
Now here's my question: is that arc going to be the whole season? What happened?
I think it works if they have the big arc plus the small arc that happens afterwards, because it serves as a good closure. And oh God, Shantae falls to her death.
Yeah, that's gonna happen a lot.
So do you think
They
it's
can
going to
be-
end with the? Well, I could say this; it won't be a spoiler. School festival stuff.
I mean, I would suggest. I kind of hope that it does
Probably
because
not.
I think it also serves as a nice closure to the previous arc.
The weird thing
Character.
that with the Hero Academia anime is that they start the next arc the moment they're about to end the season. That's been happening a lot, so it's really hard to tell where the hell they're gonna actually end some stuff.
takes like currently there are 4 arcs ahead, plus one that's currently doing it, and man, the pacing is actually really something.
I fell off the moment the V versus V section started.
Well, it looks like it's gonna end soon, so
Okay, cool.
Speaking of
it kind of overstayed its welcome a bit.
speaking of ending, the Shield Hero anime ended I think last week, and I was like, that and JoJo were the only 2 animes I'm keeping up to date with week to week. Because Shield Hero I love, and JoJo was because I was watching it with some friends.
JoJo is JoJo.
Yeah.
And it like
Really, mostly the apt answer for most of it.
no, like because like the thing is, the last 5 episodes of Shield Hero, man, they speed ran through that arc just so they can get to the end, just so they can have an end at a specific fight, and then they jump ahead for arc-wise like 5 volumes, so that way they can have a nice ending. It's like, I watched this like this doesn't happen for quite a while, but we're already here, I guess. All right, show. You to me, I guess.
It goes. So
Okay, I
didn't
think
get
those are
Tokyo Ghoul, did it?
those are the 2 hardest parts out of the way now. So I think it should be
Yep.
smooth sailing from here.
But you're not sailing anymore. You left the ship in the harbor.
The ship is all the way over there.
I'll go leisurely.
And the ship. Oh no, the ship's turned all into crabs.
I also did watch Sword Art Online Alicization 1.
That ended.
All I've seen is what Mother's Basement said about it. With their preface of, I'm going to be less directly confrontational to the author.
The Promised Neverland is a good anime. Go watch it.
It is. Go watch it
Yeah, I've been hearing that too.
and read it.
Oh,
I read the.
gosh.
I'm caught up to the manga and it's still so good.
By the way, I didn't watch Mother Basement's review on SAO until I sat down and watched it myself, and
If you care, that's probably the best way to do any of your
and
reviews.
like every single problem that he had with it, it's like, yep, I had that same problem with. It's like, yep, and like the biggest one that he pointed out near the end was how the 2 was like the whole reason that we went on this journey to begin with. The 2 characters never talked to each other. And I realized that while I was watching, I was like, hang on, they're not gonna have a conversation with each other, and then
That was so close.
then he just took her memories with him to grave. Okay.
Well, Kirito at least wasn't overpowered for half the
Look, it's a
season.
little high.
Oh, that's a nice heart.
Ah.
Whatever shape those bats were in.
Yeah, it's like an inverse heart thing.
Something like that.
All right, final save point.
Well,
It's the final countdown.
Oh god.
What was that?
Thank you.
I'm
everybody.
sorry, my theater
Alright,
voice.
time
do
to
you
go
think the
save
fight-
the asshole frenemy that hopefully won't destroy me
never
next
be
game
evil.
somehow.
It's just like, all right, I saved you. Now what you gonna do? Going back to what I was doing before.
Oh dear.
Thank you, Shantae. You cured me of my stupidity. You're welcome. You're welcome, Risky. Oh, well, back to what I was doing before. Oh, you're just incorrigible.
what can I say? Risky actually looks pretty good without the
Yeah,
window dressing
yeah.
of his skull.
Okay. Monster milk. Okay, all powered up. Let's go.
It's not just any milk. It's monster milk.
Actually, I think what really helps with her design is that her hair is let out a lot more in
Yeah.
that art. That's what really sells it.
Okay.
Just that one.
For this fight, abuse Bubble. For the love of God, abuse Bubble.
Yeah.
Just reminded of that one tweet where it's like, like Young Link and Squid Inkling are best friends, but she keeps wanting to have Young Link's milk. God, no, that came out wrong.
I was about to say.
I was ready for it.
And now all your
Man,
pirate
Smash
gear
Bros.
gets
is a
taken away
weird
from
game.
you.
I really like that they actually implemented the weapons into his moves.
No,
They
my
didn't simply just
gameplay
take 'em.
mechanics. Stop taking my gameplay mechanics. At least give me back the boots and the sword. I like the boots and the sword. I can run fast.
I would have been fine with the cannon because I'd rather have a double jump.
I liked being a pirate.
Now you're all in the background. It's 3D, kind of. I don't know. You took
that's
away
right.
my cannon.
Yeah, no, it's
What do you
right.
mean I can't yar har fiddle D anymore?
Now the only thing I have left is my super monster milk, a bubble, some Beyblades, and my hair whip.
Beyblade.
So, yeah, Pat, I think when he fires the cannon, it's when it's coming back that you have to walk with him.
Yeah.
Just look for a second like you're whipping your hair and it hits Roddy Tops. I'm like,
Yeah, he started attacking her, and it's just like, oh, whoops.
Bubble's
Yeah.
broken.
Bubble is very strong.
never diss bubbles ever again.
I was like, well, might as well get in a few quick crunches.
All right, that phase is done.
I can hear the hit effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For his neutral special, Pirate Master wields fun.
Like, do you win?
Oh my
I just
god.
feel like you're just while she's destroying, she just takes a moment to like handle her hair. Gasp! Oh shit! The fireworks are still going.
Yeah, both options let Risky go, so. But yeah, you don't get this part of the fight if you didn't get all the dark magic. If you didn't get it all, basically what happens is the Pirate Master leaves, Risky takes her gear back, which is cursed, and it's very implied that she dies fighting the Pirate Master.
Aww.
But if you do get all the dark magic, you get it's revealed to be actually Shantae's genie powers somehow.
Alrighty then.
But
Listen, they were just
then
going
you get
through a
your
phase.
magic back. And now, you're ready to see that damage value at this point.
Into the darkness, Sora.
And just for the hell of it, let's put on Monster Milk.
I'm pretty sure
Wow.
yeah,
There's no thing like overkill.
that's a lot of
The
nice.
bass on the playing in the background.
He's got a gun.
Shantae, what's that you got? A gun? No!
Shantae, what do you have? A knife! No!
Well, I am the knife in the gunfight.
Okay, now actually have to try in this part.
Yeah, crunches. Ooh, yeah. Give it a good workout.
Joker, show me what you have. A knife!
Show me
No!
what you got. I want to see what you got.
Oh wow, already on the final one cycle back. Alright.
I'm in a... Oh,
It's only maxed out, Pat. Yeah, no, I'm just looking at the Risky,
Really
and I
love
just kind of
this
wish I would
cannon.
just let her have her hair down.
Yeah. Also, this final boss music is amazing.
Oh yeah.
And done.
Did
that
it!
fight, well, that fight was certainly canon.
Yeah.
Save the pirates on 4th of
Jason,
July.
I swear to God.
There you go. There's your 4th of July explosion.
I didn't.
I wish that
God
happened.
stupid.
bless.
I wish that happened when we had the extra explosive fireworks happening. But sadly,
So I
think
didn't.
it's the after
I
fireworks.
didn't know you could hit him when he was the head.
Oh.
So I did that all by trying to time it up.
Oh, fuck.
So what you're saying? So Steph, what you're saying is he was ahead of you?
I'm gonna kick him. I'm gonna kick him.
I'm gonna kick him.
I'm gonna kick him.
I'll hold him down for you.
Damn.
Like
There's only one
Vegeta.
thing
Try
left
it.
to do.
Try it. I'm really jiggly.
There's only one thing left. Go make a sequel.
Sequels. Lots
Well-
and lots of sequels.
Sequels.
Well, back to
And
what I
now
was
we
doing
have
before.
a new moveset for my boss fight. Yay!
Yay!
And especially for my player section. Yay!
Yeah.
All right, we're back to hating each other.
Yep.
Guys, how did you get here?
Yeah. Did you go through the entire dungeon? I
Well,
got
my friends and friend taught me they're frenemies. They like disliking one another.
And half genie hero, no, they're kind of enemies.
Yeah, Risky Boots is kind of a bitch in Half Genie Hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is a nice looking town.
Blow it up.
Fixed it. I can
Yeah,
vouch for
I
her.
was-
What do you even know, Mare?
I was always really confused as to why Shantae had her genie powers Half Genie Hero. But, yeah, just because I haven't played Pirate's Curse.
Yeah.
And now I really gotta start playing these games.
Well, pretty much, you can play everything besides the original Shantae.
Okay, actual Shantae question.
Yeah.
Why is she only a half genie?
Because
Because
her mother
her
was
dad
a
isn't a
genie,
genie.
her father was a human. Is why.
I don't think we know what happened to her father.
So, like, was it a wish that he asked? He's like, did he summon the genie? Be like, hey, can I beg you?
Well, no. Well, okay. First,
We don't know
one
the
of my
story.
favorite lines. My beautiful dad has been restored to Neat's work conditions. But
Damn.
well, I mean, there's a lot of stories with genies and lamps where the master of the lamp and the genie end up having a relationship, and the genie gets freed from the lamp or stuff like that, and they settle down, have a kid, that kind of thing. That's usually a very typical genie story from.
Oh, geez,
Arabian
if that's
Also-
actually how it works, Aladdin would be a very different.
Nights. Man, what were they missing for the live action rebuild? I know.
Never had a
Alright,
friend
Genie, my
like
first
me,
wish-
indeed.
Genie, my first wish, I wish you were a human. Not human, I wish you were a woman. Okay.
Okay.
So,
The genie from the animated series is like, I did it like 50 times. Didn't you see the parade sequence?
Meanwhile, Bugs Bunny, get on my level.
That'd just be a very weird interpretation of Aladdin. All right, Aladdin, you released me from my lamp. I'm gonna give you 3 wishes. What's your first wish? All right, cool. We can work with that.
First wish, I want to take you out to dinner.
Are you calling me a liar? I ain't calling you for dinner.
You called me a liar, I ain't calling you a truther.
Jason, you are a man of culture.
Listen, man, I
and
grew up on
Bolo
drinking
walked
Josh.
away.
I grew up on drinking Josh.
Dude, Drake and Josh was my shit.
I grew up on iCarly.
Megan was the
I
worst.
can't
I also did watch some of iCarly.
I did
So what
not
you
watch
got there? A smoothie.
I love that one
I
though.
love that one.
I didn't watch a whole lot of like live action sitcoms or anything like that
Nickelodeon.
growing up, honestly.
For live action
caught a
content,
lot more when I was older,
iCarly, Wizards of Waverly
that just
Place,
happened
and Good Luck Charlie.
It was mainly during my kind of generations when they were kind of targeting that all towards girls, so like there was not really any kind of shows that appealed to me, and I was a little late to the part. I was a little late when it came to Drake and Josh kind of thing, so.
Come on, guys. Zoe 101, anybody?
I was
I
late
remember
enough to
that
Drake
show.
and Josh that I'd be getting reruns that didn't match
Probably
up,
the-
so I'd be seeing one episode where it was way earlier in like early season 1, then go to like a season 4 or whatever. I'm just like,
Probably the
Yeah, it's-
closest thing I watched a little bit of was the Amanda show. That's about it.
Something
I
magical
remember
of
watching a little bit of that.
Zoe
I never
Motherfucking
watched that.
watching the last
here.
few episodes of Hannah Montana when you haven't watched the entire series.
I watched like this pilot. Saw like the first episode when it aired. I was like, yeah, this isn't for me.
Yeah, Pat, sometimes you just gotta give it the good old meh.
It was just a hunch.
Bullshit.
Why is
I
Risky-
have the script in front of me. I knew it was gonna be like that.
Why is Risky still like dirtied up?
Yeah, because they didn't want to bother redrawing it again.
It's not even interrupting with any other part of her
Listen,
deceit.
listen. These marks give me culture.
Did we just
But
become
they
best
give her
friends?
so much culture, then why
No.
don't they say?
Oh,
Enemies.
one more thing. You're like your mother. You're just like her, only shorter and more annoying. And that is Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. Again.
Now I get to go through it all again.
Again,
Well, now you know all the
you can
tricks.
see my review on my channel, but I still love this game. It's still probably one of my favorite indie titles out there. I've played it a lot. I still really enjoy this game going back.
But
to
would you
it.
say it's the best Shantae game?
Easily, straight up, by
I
far.
currently believe that as well.
Yeah.
Personal
Yeah.
opinion.
Okay, then what does Pirate's Curse do right that Half Shitty Hero does wrong?
It's more. I think the
Hero
story.
brings
I
back
think
the dance.
I think the story's a bit better. I think Half Genie Hero makes you go back into levels a little too much for backtracking and stuff like that. I think the pace in Pirate's Curse is just phenomenal. Honestly, if you just watch my reviews, I think you'll get better in detail.
But Patrick, that requires me to click on WiiDude 83 YouTube
Oh my
channel.
god, that's make. Oh my gosh, you know that forces me to support my friend. God. And by the way, yes, dog goes to hell. So you with him? Confirmed. Canon. All right.
Got lost.
Sure.
It's canon.
By the way,
It's
I'm
canon.
I wonder. Did we pass by Adam on here yet? I wonder.
I don't know.
Because I know
Also, I
he
like
is.
that callback to the first Shantae game.
Yeah.
With those guys doing the fucking chameleon climb.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Look at all those sexy ladies, especially the one on the far right.
Yeah. I think we might have passed by Adam. Yeah. Adam Lutz.
Almost.
Yeah, we're talking about like QG Adam because I know he is credited in
Yeah,
here.
I saw him. We already passed him.
We
a
already
while
passed
ago.
him. All right. Yeah, because he's credited in both this and whatchamacallit, and Risky's Revenge.
Yeah, this looks about right.
Look at all these people.
Like all these wonderful people that worked on this wonderful game.
All right, so total playtime 5 hours. Heart squids collected. Dark magic. Okay.
You
Oh,
did.
100% of this game you can beat in 5 hours. Okay.
Yeah, it ain't too bad. I'd
If
say your first playthrough's probably going to be closer to the 6 or 7 hour time frame, but yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, now, follow-up question.
Yeah.
When you play Shantae, is it just... I'm not gonna say is it worth going for 100%, but is it just preferred that you just go 100% instead of 80%?
Well,
like-
okay, here's the
Like
thing.
Banjo-Kazooie, for example.
In Shantae 1 and Risky's Revenge, it makes no difference, but in Pirate Curse and Half Genie Hero, it does pretty much unlock the true final boss by doing them.
No,
Otherwise-
no. What I mean by that is the fact that in the example of Banjo-Kazooie, because of how much stuff you need to collect, you might as well just get everything. You might as well.
I mean,
just
it's
get
only
everything.
for like Pirate's Curse. It's only the only thing it really counts are for 100% are the heart squids, which you can get whatever, and then the dark magic's the only like true required thing you have to get. And there's
Okay.
only
Go back
20
to
of
that
them,
piece.
so
Can you go back to that
Yeah.
art piece of her fighting the Scorpion Woman.
Yeah, there you go.
That feels so out of place compared to all the rest of this art.
Yeah, it's just like
Like there's so much less focus on them in the encounter, where the rest of them are like intended as like wallpapers, and then you have this, which is almost feels more like a concept art.
Right.
yeah. But so yeah, and then in Half Genie Hero, I believe I forget what's the actual 100% item in that.
You need everything,
Yeah.
literally everything. I remember because I wrote out maps for it when I did the speed run on my own.
But
So Pat, quick question before we end.
I like how that lined up, tied up with that. I wrote up math for it. Like, oh, I just can't laugh at him.
all right, but anyway, Tevi, you were saying?
So out of the two most recent Shantae games, which art style do
Like
or
I do love
the
the
portraits and stuff
HD
like that.
sprites of Half Genie Hero and stuff like that. You know, I love how the dark edges are and stuff like that. In terms of a general art style, though, I won't lie, I kind of like Pirate Curse a tiny bit more, just in terms of like the artwork and stuff like that. But I think the sprite work is easily better in Half Genie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a preference on Pirate's Curse, even though I haven't really played it that long. I have my preference already with the portrait art for
Yeah.
Pirate's Curse, but general sprites goes to Half Genie Hero.
Yeah, JoJo, yeah. Danganronpa 2. I'll say, I get my paycheck Monday. I'm gonna check GameStop. If they got it, I'll see what I can make do, because I really want to get that started pretty soon at this point. So yeah, but I might be streaming tomorrow night. I don't know yet. We'll see if we can do anything. But probably sub night is gonna be Sunday with more CTR, because it's gonna be like that for the next few weeks, because CTR is the new hot sub. So
I think I'm gonna end up missing that one because I'll be seeing Spider-Man Far From Home.
all right.
And if I do get CTR, I don't have a PlayStation, so.
Well, that's gonna be it for us tonight. Have a good night, everyone.
Boom!